All right, there we go. All right, there we go. All right. We are live. Yes, we are live. Thank goodness. Sorry about that. Pandemonium here at the Ranger J 1999 household for the last couple days. With everything that's been going on. If you see guys walking behind me, then you'll know why, because they're still doing the final touches of all the work that's been done here to redo the entire power grid, wires, everything in the house. So, welcome to the lunch stream, the stream where we hang out with you awesome and amazing folks and hang out and talk Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes, the mobile game brought to you by Capital Games. Your man with the plan, Ranger J 1999. Yeah, I mean, I was late, but that's because I was having a little bit of issues. Again, I'm just catching up to everything and get everything back up and running. Hopefully, everything is working beautifully. They're finishing the last of the stuff, and so yesterday, early morning. The power was cut off. They worked their ass off until we didn't get power back until midnight last night. Um, and so we didn't have power through the entire day. It was cold as hell, but we did have the fireplace going, and neighbors were kind enough to run us a wire, so we had at least one lamp running yesterday, pretty much the entire day. And I was running around with my head cut off. Trying to make sure they had everything they need and just whatever I could do, and God bless those guys kicked ass, and just they weren't going to quit until they had the job at least, I'd say 75-80% done, at least with the new panels and everything that they were putting in, so that we don't have any more power problems. All the power problems, we should not have any more issues with that. And it's looking pretty good. They're doing the last of the stuff now because they had to come back this morning and finish up the stuff. Plus, we had the inspector come out to look at everything and tell us what had to be done and what was approved and everything like that. So that was done this morning as well. But I'm hoping that they'll be done soon enough and have it squared away. And I know for me, we are good because everything's now on a new system. Everything's done. And so I don't have to worry about power outages or internets or anything like that. Well, I can still worry about the internets, but it was a big problem that we were having with the internet. It was, with the streams, the power was going off, and I was having to run around, and so it was a really long rough day. Of course, I couldn't stream yesterday. I had no internet. I had no power. I had nothing, and so yeah, it's been a crazy couple days. But I'm glad it's over, and we're back. So we'll be back today with the streams like we always do. We'll be here and welcoming you to the lunch stream. I hope I'm back 1,000%. And if you're new to the lunch stream, welcome. This is a show where we just basically hang out and do stuff in the game and answer your questions and interact with you guys. If you have a question that you want to ask us, it's pretty simple. All you need to do is put your question into the chat. Make sure you put the word question for your actual question statement, and we will get those scooped up. We'll do stuff in the game. BCM, I see you, buddy. Just come on in when you're ready. So yeah. Also give you a greeting because we like to shout out everybody and say thank you for being here. Glad to have you guys aboard with us. So today we'll do this stream, and then I do have another video coming out for you guys coming out today as we continue to do the cover GAC teams and things of that nature. You guys seem to be enjoying those, so we got more of those coming out for you guys. We'll have the Wednesday stream tonight, so we'll have the pre-stream, and then we'll have the big stream. And there's not a lot going on in the game right now. It's the holidays. We got the stuff going on in the game. But after that, so I'm going to be doing the Heinze stream. So I won't be doing probably an hour and a half on the Wednesday night stream tonight. But I'm going to jump on for a little bit for the Heinze Christmas special stream that they're doing tonight as well. Anything else? Can't think. I think that's it. Is there anything else? No. But there's really not much going on in the game. We're going to talk about GAC. We'll look at our opponent. I went 2-1 in my first GAC matchup. Now today we have much more even match with the GP. So my opponent has 5 GLs, does have a 7.73 million GP. We'll take a look at him. We'll sit our GAC defense. So we'll do that. Well, we'll look at it. I'll set my defense after the fact because I never show what defense I decide to go with because people have used it against me. But a little bit, we'll take a look. We'll take a look here. Where's everybody at with their GP? I've been looking at this. Okay, that's reasonable. First one, it's not bad. I mean, that's well within the parameters. Next one is okay. So you see Mars, my mall buddy. Look at that, galactic power 10 million. So that could suck if I face my buddy Mars. So again, right around my same GP. I think this is our guy. So 7, Darth Vic. Could be a problem because he has probably 6 GLs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 GLs. He has 600,000 more GP than me. So again, looking at some of this stuff here, I'm sure you guys have been seeing this too. You know, this guy has 10 million more, or a million more GP than me. That's only 200,000. So unfortunately, these big behemoths that I keep going. So if I go 2-1 in GAC for right now, then I'm all right until it all shakes out. Then I can start doing what I do best, which is win most of my matches. You know, so yeah. So this is kind of what you can expect in GAC. You know, we'll do the best that we can. I'm not going to go bananas with it, you know. And then tomorrow we also will do the GA Center for you guys as well with me and Nev, as we, you know, cover how everyone's doing in GAC. We'll do that tomorrow night. So I'll have 2 streams tomorrow. I'll have the Thursday night stream, which will be our Thursday lunch stream, and then Thursday night we'll have the GA Center. And then I'm not streaming Friday or Saturday of this week and next week because it's Christmas Eve and Christmas Day. And then the next one's going to be New Year's Eve and New Year's Day. I think Heinze wanted me to come hang out with him on that one stream for Christmas, or sorry, for New Year's, because they're doing a New Year's, or was it more? Somebody asked me to do that, but I'm like, I'm kind of hanging out with the family. So those are kind of big holidays here at the Ranger household. So, but I'll see what I can jump on those streams just for a little bit. Come in and say Happy New Year and stuff like that. Christmas though, no, I'll be completely offline starting after Thursday night. So just giving you guys a heads up on the schedule and stuff. But we'll get some more videos out. I will do GAC though. That's the one stream that I will do, possibly for those days, because Friday and Saturday we won't have Jedi Academy because those are holidays. But if I get my GAC in, I will try to do that. We'll bring back the Jedi Academy start of the new year after everything is done. So, all right, get your greetings in. Now, there's no events on today. Really, we're just going to talk about GAC. I already did the events here. I got 5 million credits from the credit heist and then did this. We do have some mods to roll. So we'll start off with some mod depression. There's another Galactic Challenge for tomorrow, and just as an update, you guys are always asking me what I'm working on. It's really these characters. I'm trying to get Krennic up, but he needs 3 of these stupid ass things. I swear to Christ, they're nowhere to be found ever. These stupid binoculars. Krennic takes 3, which is absolutely ridiculous. You can also see that I need one for Maul and for Shore, who I'm working on as well. I'm going for CNAX as I work towards Starkiller. I've been working on getting Kyle Katarn's shards as quickly as I can out of those shipments and stuff. So I'm trying to get him done next, get the Momo team going, then Darth Talon, and then I'll do Dash. So yeah, I've been slowly working on these characters. You can see I've got them unlocked. I'm working on Phoenix Shawn, farming her up. I do have the calendar, so I got at least 30 more shards of her coming in, and then I'm doing her farm here. But I had something really happen. I mean, it just I rolled her note earlier, but the game crashed. It's now telling me you don't have energy or sim tickets. It's giving me, and I have 100,000 something sim tickets, so I'm not quite sure why it's telling me this. You do not have any energy, or so I've been getting this error with that. I don't know what the hell that is. So, but I am working on her, and of course I'm just farming Omega because, well, I mean, why not? So we'll get Omega done. but I'm doing her slow. I'm not worried about Omega. We'll get her done when we get her done. And we'll add her to the Bad Batch. So that's kind of my focus. C, Star Killer, these characters here. Of course, Dad Bod Boba Fett is a part of the mix here. You can see I'm 260 out of 330. Just completing the next conquest will give me the box I need. I don't even have to really try the next conquest. We will do the conquest, but I'm not going to worry about the feats and stuff because I don't need to worry about the feats for the next one. So, getting those $9.99 and $29.99 pack like I promised I would was a big help. So, all right, let's do some mod depression. Get your greetings in. I'll say hi to everybody here in a second, as I see that there's a spammer in there. So let me just burn his ass. Okay. And then, I think we have the Viking here with us. Hey, there's BCN. BCN, what's going on?
Hey, morning, everyone. Morning, Ranger.
Morning. Did you see my GAC little nonsense there? I've got 6 people are right around my GP. And then
nice.
2 are almost, one's 10 million GP. And that's my buddy Mars from Maul. So that would suck ass to face if I have to face that. And the other one's almost, I don't know, about another 700,000 more than me again. So I feel it. I feel it too. Yeah, I feel a 2-1 coming.
Update for mine. We did win that last round.
Oh,
so
nice.
I went 3-0.
Yes, very nice.
He never came around to attack ships, so that was a saving grace.
Yes.
Unfortunately, now with this round, I got placed against a guy that has Lord Vader, Slacker, and C to my Slacker.
Well, we'll do the best. Just do the best you can, bud, because that's all you can do.
Yeah, so they placed me against the big dog, and then 2 other guys have 2 GLs, and then there's 3 of us with just 1.
Yeah, it's just the way it's going to... Until after this first JC and into the next one, it's just the way it's going to be. So my expectation is to go 2-1 every round, and I'm okay with that. I don't care what my record is and stuff, because, you know, there's just no way I'm beating that. I mean, if Mars takes it seriously, he'll crush me, because he can put like crazy teams down and stuff. And as good as I am, you know, that's 10 million to my 7.9. That's just, you know, God.
Yeah, this guy's like 200K less than me, but he's got 2 more GLs. So
yeah,
we'll see how it goes.
We'll see how it plays out and stuff. All right, let's do some mod depression. We got the Viking here. I'm sure Thane will be on here in a little bit. And Loki said he would join us, but I don't see much of Lobi here, so we'll see. All right, mod depression is that time of day where Ranger J 1999, being the mongrel jackass that I am, tries to roll mods, and it usually goes not good. It's just it's not a good experience. We do have 3 mods, an arrow, and all this other good stuff. So we're going to roll this and see what happens. We're going to start with a crit avoidance arrow there, BCM, and see what the hell happens. All right, let's give it a roll. Give the old college try. All right, hit 13. That's not bad. I'll take that.
Nice.
All right, I'll take that. The crit avoidance arrow, that could do some stuff for us.
Are you following Thane's advice now, just so he doesn't bitch anymore?
No, I'm not.
No?
Next one got hit 6, and then... what's the other one? We can just sell that. As a circler. So we'll do the circler. I mean, I understand what he's trying to say. I don't have those many arrows that I need to even worry about that. And I've already rolled a few of those because they're on GLs and some other characters and stuff. I think it's more important to get these other mods that are hitting there. But yeah, as many 20 plus speed mods as I can get in my hands on. Now, if it's an arrow, then I'll do it. But it's got to make sense. And the next one hit 8. Protection, it does have protection, but it's flat. I'm not gonna, it's defense. It's only 8, sell it. I got too many other mods in my inventory that I got to deal with right now, so. All right. All right, so we did the mythic event. We've done all this stuff, so there's nothing more to do here. And so, yeah, it's just a matter of just getting this stuff. All right. Let me just check something real quick. I am 15th. Okay, let's say hi to everybody, and then we will get into GAC, and then we'll get your questions and things of that nature. Okay. Meow Meow, of course. I never see her anymore, even though she's supposed to be my new paw. I have a paw and a hand now. They're BCM. I've got the secret knife Emperor's hand, secret knife attack from Poby, and then I've got my diplomat, aka bureaucrat. The one with the true power base that can get shit done for me, Meow Meow. So I have one that handles the political side now with Meow Meow, and I've got the assassination side cover if I just want to get rid of them, and that's with Poby one. So I've got two incredibly talented ladies at my side, but they're Meow Meow.
And you're rivaling the Emperor here.
Yeah, but Meow Meow wants to let me know that
planning on a takeover.
Yeah, I'm working on it. Roy Edwards says, "Hola, Ranger and Skewers. Condolences on your troubles. Hey, appreciate it. And everybody, thanks for checking in on me. It's just something that had to be done. You guys know for the last week and a half, 2 weeks, what had happened was the panels were really old, first of all. So these panels were really old. Eventually, they're going to have to be replaced anyway. But what was going on the outside is that the panel on the outside just wasn't really put in the correct way, and too much stuff had been done in the house where it was really bad. But the breakers on the outside, the box on the outside, was getting water into it. And so once that happened, it started degrading the circuits, and it was causing the one that was hooked up to what I'm using and stuff to arc. And when you have arcs going on in your it's not good. Let's just put it to you that way. It's very bad. So so we just had to make a decision and get it squared away. It is squared away now. Those guys are incredible, and so I don't have to worry about power. That's one thing I don't have to worry more about anymore on PC. But it was affecting my internet too. So because it was going in and out, that's one of the things that was happening with the internet while we were having those days. Now that can still happen. It just is a provider. Right. But I was trying to figure out what the hell was going on, but that was what it is. It was arcing, and the fuses were going in and out, and so the internet would reset, or it was getting a weak signal, right? So. Right. Yeah, so hopefully we got it all squared away.
Luckily, you got it squared away before a fire happened, because normally those sparks cause a fire and then boom.
Well, it was outside and was in the box. I don't think it would have started a fire because it's on brick. So there really was nothing there flammable. Okay. So it was really at the outside. So yeah, we were good on that. So, but glad to have you here, Roy, and glad to have you here, your meowness. King Zeldra says, "Whoa, what's up, everybody? Whoa, indeed. Glad to have you here." Pialo says, "Hello, everyone. Stay strong and stay healthy. Same to you. And everybody have a very happy holidays." So yes, indeed. I hope everyone's getting ready for that. What else in the 3 says, "Finn gets married and the world goes to hell. Happy humpy taco day with leftover tacos from yesterday." Well, why have leftover tacos? Get some new delicious creamy tacos. Get those in your gullet. Tumblr Dry says, "And we're live, skewers. Happity humpity day." That's right. It's a hump day. Meow Meow says, "Ranger thinks being late is arriving in style." No, not really. It's called, it was really not up to me. So, actually what had happened was I had basically I was trying to get all the streams set up for today, but I left one of the other ones on. It's under the same key, so I have to go reset the pre-stream again. It's like, oh, goody, I get to do that again. But I was scrambling trying to, because they've been working on this stuff all morning, getting the wiring. They had to redo. We had all copper wires, which is really good, but there was one that was aluminum. Problem with the new box that we have, it's all copper, and you can't have aluminum against copper. That will melt it, and that would be bad. So, and it was going to the dishwasher, so they had to replace that whole entire line. And so they've been through here, running the wires and stuff, but it's all squared away now, so I'm very happy. Thomas says, "Finn got married. I thought I sensed disturbance in the force." Yeah, this past Saturday, Finn. I was honored to watch the wedding as it happened. They had just a small group, family, immediate family, and stuff like that, but they did stream it, and I had a lot of fun watching it. So Finn has grown up in front of our eyes, folks. Finn is a married man, BCM. What the hell is this world coming to?
I mean, to be fair, the comment was, Finn gets married and the world goes to hell. The world's been going to hell before he got married. Yeah, so this is just adding to the apocalypse, right?
It really is. And then the 4 horsemen, after Finn gets married, it says so in the Bible, the 4 horsemen will break the seals and we'll be in trouble. Jay, the Argonauts are here, says, "Hey, Ranger, what's going on, buddy? Glad to have you here." Plagued Heart says, "Morning all. Good morning, Plagued. Always a pleasure." Jason Hobby, my home slash, says, "Word to the mothership." Word indeed. Roy Edwards says, "Question, what did you ask Santa for besides Starkiller?" I didn't really ask for anything. So for Christmas for me is I put some more stuff on the Amazon wish list. I think it's in the description. You guys maybe create that list a long time ago, so I'm always updating that damn thing. Um, yeah, it's in there. Um, so I was like, okay, one of the things I did want for Christmas, which I am not getting, and I'll just tell you that flat out right now because those things are outrageous. You know, the lovely Meow Meow got me. It's not an original version, but it's still pretty dope. It's I mean, it's still the Dinobots Swarming Volcanicus, much cheaper version, but I'm happy
nice.
to have it. Yeah, and yeah, the original cost and that. These things like I don't know what they're running right now. Let me just tell you. Let me just. I mean, that was on the wish list, so I gave up on those because there's no way in this good earth that I'm getting those, right? So let's just forget about that. So these Transformers. Now I did put the one Transformers on there, but you know, and they're reasonably priced. But to get some of these, yeah, like you know, if I wanted Superion, $500. Devastator, $438. You know, I mean, they're just ridiculous pricing. So and it's like you know, I put like I was looking for like Soundwave one. Oh, 200 bucks. Okay. I was like, Jesus Christ, what is going
That's
on?
ridiculous.
Yeah, you can get the individual ones, but some of these are really expensive. And I was like, no, you know what? Screw this. So it's like, what else can I put on the Amazon wish list? And I was just looking. I did put Kylo Ren stuff on there just because I wanted to try to get the outfit eventually, but it's not the outfit that's expensive. It's the helmet. So if you want the really good helmet, the FX one, the Black Series one, it's like one for like $600. I'm like, well, that's dead. So what else can I get? I was like, you know what? I love anime, and they have a new series called Anime Legends. So I was like, you know what? I'll just put these figures on. They're cheap. They're way less expensive than all this other shit that I put on there. I mean, the Star Wars stuff is not bad that I've got on there, but I was like, I'll just put those on there. But really, for me, Christmas is like, you know, I put like, you know, on the wish list, I've got like a hat and a couple jackets. I'm like, I'm gonna get something. There you go. I mean, you know, I like that kind of stuff. But Christmas for me really is just about hanging out with the family and just, you know, because I've missed a lot of Christmases when I was in the service. You know how that is, BCM.
Yep.
So it's just for me, you know, if I get anything, I'm very happy. I like to give presents, and do nice things, and you know, so for us, Christmas Eve we watch Christmas movies. So Friday we'll get up and we'll get some coffee, and then we'll just kind of get comfortable. If it's cold enough, we'll light a fire. We had a lot of fire yesterday because it was butt cold and we had no heat, right? So that was not but that fireplace, man, when it gets going, it'll heat the whole house. It's ridiculous. So I was busy hauling wood up. But yeah, we'll do that. Christmas Eve, we'll watch movies, and then Christmas Day is wait till everybody gets over, and then we open presents, and then we'll start at the same time. You know, we get up early, drink coffee, open presents, listen to music, and then we'll get stuff ready for the day for Christmas. Right, we'll cook the meal and stuff like that. So we'll have ham and all the goodies. Actually, tomorrow I have to go shopping to get some. We're gonna go shopping for the meal. I got all my Christmas shopping done, you know, that I could afford. Not very much money in the funds, but that's okay. You know, you can do some good shopping if you look for some good deals and stuff. And so got some stuff for the immediate family and stuff like that. So yeah, you know, for me, it's just hanging out. That's all I really care about. But if you want to get me something, there's the Amazon wish list. You know, just like that. Hell, if you want to, you know what, if the PayPal link I always talk about, if you want to donate some money for Christmas for Ranger, get some coffee and stuff, feel free. I that's what it's there for. You know, you guys like to do that kind of stuff. I gave up trying to argue with you guys about it a long time ago. So, you know, but I'm not getting Star Killer. I'll tell you that much. That shit's out the door. And it's just too much money. I went for it, BCM, but it's like, you know what? I got Mary Jade. I'll work on the other characters. So it's fine. Let's see here. Hermit Fulgrim says, hoo-hoo, RSG, Merry Christmas Eve of the Eve. That's true. We're getting there. Tumbo says, question, now that Space Truckers is back in the community consciousness, has anyone who's never seen it before caught up? No, let's not make that a thing. Space Truckers is a garbage movie. Don't watch it. Just don't. Yes, Roy, I have a 10 million GP opponent, and he's from Maul, so that's going to suck. Ghost Strike, my fellow Gillian midichlorian, says, hey, everyone, what's going on? Buzzsaw says his bracket is crazy too. Yeah, it's just the way it is. Lord Megatron and the Decepticons are coming in hot and heavy with the waves and the hearts. Glad to have you here. Ray Rock says, good morning, pickle flashers, Wookiee strokers, and cookie eaters. Well, today I think it's a recap of eating tacos. So there we go. The engineer says, choo choo, SWGOH addicts. Yes, we are. The drummer freak says, Merry Christmas, Ranger. Well, Merry Christmas early to you, my friend. Happy holidays. Thomas says, I'm getting a lot of this game has to be restarted, baloney. Well, I don't, but I can understand that people have been having issues with it. I know Neo Venom, I think it's been, I've done everything I can. Until they fix it, I don't know what the stability of this is. The engineer says, I have to work Christmas Eve. The trains keep on rolling and rolling and rolling. That's right. Engine number 9 going down. Sorry, I get to that song in my head. Obi-Wan Kenobi, my hand coming in with the oh no. What, Poby, did you secret knife attack someone you weren't supposed to? That's okay, I forgive you. I trust your judgment. You don't have to oh no. Buzzsaw says you're clearing it faster than it shows for me. Oh, you're talking about the spammers. Yeah, I hate those folks. So yeah, if I see them, it just brings me pleasure to permaban them. Thomas says, but I appreciate you looking out, Buzzsaw. Thomas says, did you do the myth again for some more mods? Yeah, I'm good. Hashtagger, my home slice. It says, anyone watch Matrix yet? I have not. Have you seen it yet there, BCM?
I am actually planning on watching it later after the stream here.
Yeah, I haven't.
I've got HBO Max, so
yeah,
I watched the trilogy yesterday to catch up.
There you go. That's a good way to do it. Yeah. Foreigner says, hello there, skewers. Hello there. Chef Boyard D is here. Says, hello all. Hey, Chef. What's going on? Glad to have you here. Tumble says, Meow is the aggressive negotiator. She is. We don't look for diplomatic solutions here. The Wolfman's here. Says, happy up, skewers. Happy up, buddy. Tumblr, are you doing the mini Ross reviews today, Ranger? You know what?
There's not much else going on right now.
I will do those today. So, since it's been requested, I will do mini Ross reviews. Do not do it until I tell you to. I'm not going back through the damn chat and looking for this stuff. When I give you the key, we will do mini Ross reviews today. I do them for free. Basically what it is, you put your ally code in and 1 or 2 things you want me to look at. I will go in, take a gander, and then we'll do it that way. You don't have to do anything for it. If you want to toss a coin to your ranger, here, I'll link the PayPal. Here, you can toss a coin to your ranger.
Toss a coin to your ranger.
Oh, valley of plenty. Oh, valley of plenty. Oh. So there you go. But if you want to tip a coin, tip your waiter, there you go. But it's not required. I will look at your stuff regardless of whether you tip or not. But if you want to donate to the Ranger J 1999 Christmas coffee and taco fund, there you go. And I will look at your stuff whether you tip or not. I just like helping out the community. But we'll do that here in a little bit, Tumblo. Let's see here. The Drummer Freak says, question, hey Ranger, have a great Christmas. Well, thank you, my friend. It says, all I want for Christmas is a new official officer, Sigh. Loving new JC changes. You too? Yeah, I do love IBCM. I think I love the new JC changes.
I like it. I mean, even though I'm facing insurmountable odds right now, the crystal income has quadrupled for me. I mean, I was outside of the top 50.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I went from, I'm getting 170 now because I'm in Nerodium 1 from the last 3-0.
Right.
But yeah, the wins are great. Even the losses are going to be a better income. I'm already almost to Mothma now for my JML.
Yeah. I think they're great. Even though, I had that second round where I just basically was like, yep, I'm not winning this. I just went there and tested. I was like, yep, not winning.
Yeah, and it's still the first week, it's only the start of the second week.
Right.
And the matches will start evening out better, but we're going to end up 50-50. So if I get half the wins, that's more income than I've ever had. So.
Yeah, absolutely. And if I keep going 2-1, I'll finish 8-4, still being Kyber 1, and shit, I'm happy with that. You know what I'm saying? So, hell yeah, dude. I mean, I love the GAC changes. I'm enjoying GAC. GAC's always been fun. I like the changes. They got to fix that one kind of exploit where people don't have to set defense, and if you can't get through it,
that's.
But they said they're going to address that, and they're going to get that fixed. So, yeah. you know.
I mean, I guess I'm more honorable in fighting. I'm going to set all
I
my
am
defenses, and it's just I don't know.
Well, it is a gamble.
You could use it. I mean,
it is a gamble.
technically in the game, but yeah.
Yeah, it is a gamble, but it's not so much higher GPs. You ain't getting away with that nonsense. You know, they just can't get through your GLs, which is very rare, depending on what team you set and stuff. But good God in heaven, yeah. Goliath says, "Sup, Ranger? What's going on, man? What's going on, Jay?" Trey here says, "Merry Christmas, Ranger. Merry Christmas to you, Trey. I hope you guys have a happy holiday. Thank you for being here." Herman Folks' question is it the life-size Velociraptor on the wish list? Hell no, I don't want that goddamn thing. Listen, man, that thing's expensive. I can get like 4 Devastators for the price of that goddamn thing. Do not buy me the Velociraptor. If you want to give me something for Christmas, it's go to the Amazon wish list. Okay, there's a bunch of shit there, right? I'll be happy. All right, or toss a coin to your Ranger. That's Christmas for me. You don't have to, right? Just hanging out with you guys is my Christmas present. But if you do, and I'm not going to argue with you guys do this shit to me all the time. Most of the stuff behind me is stuff you guys got me. Didn't ask for it, but you guys did it anyway because you guys are awesome. And it's humbling.
I mean, that Han Solo and Carbonite would look really good on that wall.
It would, but 4 Devastators or a Han. That's a tough choice, but let's not spend thousands of dollars, folks, on Ranger. Okay? Please don't. Just don't. Just don't do it. You can give me cheap stuff or some of the stuff there. That's reasonable in my opinion.
Yeah, I'm kind of the same way. It's really hard to buy because we buy the stuff we need, and so stuff we want is just really we want to see the family happy versus that's where we get our joy. And for me, I'm not going to be able to make it back this year, so we're going to do a Zoom meeting,
and
sing Christmas carols. So because that's something from my childhood that we used to do.
Yeah, I mean, and a little thing too about me and BCM, we're both ex-military, right? We're kind of selfless in our thought process, right? We always do stuff for others. So when people ask us what we want, it's like, oh, we don't think about what we want, right? So it's, it's just our mentality, like stuff, stuff.
I mean, if they get little trinkets and stuff that just shows you're thinking about us is kind of what that's
really why I put those figures on
hearts.
There. Yeah, I
anything else we need, we buy, and that's
I put stuff on there that Star Wars stuff, things of that nature. It's like there's lots of stuff there you can go in and get off there if you want to do something, but it's not required. It's just something you can do, so it's all good. Gary M says, "Merry Christmas, all. Just hiding from 2 hyper boys buzzing for Santa coming." Oh, to be that age, Gary, boy. I remember those days. Yeah. Oh, well, we got some more people joining us. We've got the Nev.
Hello.
Hello, Governor.
Hello, Governor.
Hello, Governor.
Oh, the Nev, Governor. And then we've got my GAC Whisper thing, Kyrella. Who's not speaking again? God damn it, Thane. Why you do this?
Join and then stay on mute. It's like, why?
Why, man? Are you you better be go. There we go. Thane, are you going to work? Is that why you're muting? I mean, what the hell, dude?
Yeah, I'm getting ready for work right now.
Okay. That's understandable. But this, let me just give Thane some heartburn right now, because I'm sitting there dealing with everything I'm doing yesterday. It's I have no power, nothing, right? All I have for light source is the fireplace, right? Until our neighbor in the afternoon ran us a wire so we could have one light on so we could see stuff. Couldn't stream, couldn't do anything. My phone was dying, all kind of stuff, right? Thing jumps in and gives me a hard time. It's like, why don't you have a backup generator? So we do, but it's for emergencies. Poby, I need a secret knife attack on Thing, please. He was very mean to me yesterday.
Probably won't secret knife attack me right now.
Yeah, she will.
I have a pass. I have a pass for like a couple of days.
No, you don't. No, you don't.
Ask her.
What do you think? You're some kind of Jedi? No, you don't.
Besides, you're a professional streamer. It is an emergency. You got to be able to stream.
F that, man. You kidding me? How was I going to stream? I didn't have a computer. Nothing. I barely had any juice on my phone. Things like, well, you should figure it out. Like, what? Boy,
generator
if you're here right
you
now,
still gotta have internet.
Yeah, Thing. Poby just said, I'll scar him, no worries. There you go. Well, Thing,
snap.
Merry Christmas, you filthy animal. You got it coming.
Wait, it's Christmas time?
All right.
Fuel.
That's
Fuel
a double secret knife attack for Mr. Ebenezer over there. So, but we are going to set our defense. We got a pretty nice, easy first round. Well, not easy. He's a good player, but I mean, reasonable. We're not facing. Although I did get Mars from Maul, their Thane, 10 million GP. So, shit. Oh man.
That's all right. I've ripped his head off before.
You got the account for it. I don't. Thomas Clark says GAC is great. I agree. The engineer says, question. I'm working towards GMK, so I'm using the Padme team. Now I took out Jenna Anakin for Qui-Gon Jinn team. Who can I use best with Padme, Cat, Snips, GK as a replacement? Ayla. I love Ayla on that for the stuns and stuff. She's a really good one with the call and assist. You can definitely go Ayla. And if you want to go a little bit more defense, put Barriss in there. If you're not going to use her on the Qui-Gon team. Hell, you can put Plo Koon in there and still be all right. Jay in the Argonauts says, question, is speed a necessary secondary stat for every tune, or there's characters that don't need speed secondary? Yes. We're actually talking about that thing. I've been telling people, and we got our next GAC video coming out today. Like, I'm going to bring this up. I'm going to bring my account up, right? So we talk...
Free taunting tanks.
Don't need speed. But if you notice, I'm going to go through this, like my GLs. Rey don't have speed. She's all offense, baby. She's all hitting hard and being beefy. Now, Kenobi, you do want speed because you want him to get to his ultimate.
Yeah, he's the only GL that really needs speed.
Yeah. Now, Luke, health. Don't worry about speed. Made him lots of protection, health. Kylo Ren, offense, health. No speed. Now you can run a speed set on him, but it depends on where you can get his offense, but he's literally 14,000k offense. Now I do have a speed set on Anakin, but just so you get his turn. But the thing with him, these mods, and I do have to slice these eventually, but it's about his hitting that magic number of 200,000 protection, 100,000 health minimum, right? It's on these to make this character do what he does, right? And then look at Gas, no speed set, offense, and I've even got a defense set. Cat needs speed, right? There's certain characters when you look at them, they need speed, but they're the energizer bunnies of their team. Like Piet, you want 331 for the trooper team, probably a little bit more now with everybody putting talent on defense, right? So yeah, I mean, certain characters do, but certain characters don't. Certain characters you see here, I don't have speed on them. Piet, I do. Luke, I don't. General Luke's all about offense, baby. It ain't about that speed. Maul is, because our Maul team is meant to be fast and stupid and make your life miserable, right? So he's 350, almost 360. Yoda, no. Grandmaster Yoda does not need speed.
No, he doesn't. He gets so many turns.
Yeah, he's going to get turns just from call and assist, and you want him to hit like a truck, and mine does. You see those offense mods on them. Padme doesn't need speed. You can if you want, but health set, that's really what you want. Make her delicious. Boba Fett, I do want speed and potency because I want him to turn in order to go a certain way and do what he does. Jango, same way. Potency, speed set. So just certain characters. Shaak Ti, of course, speed. That goes without saying. Grievous, no. You want health. You don't need that on him. R2-D2, you can go two ways. I've got him modded the way I do for that reason. BB-8, yes, you do want speed. You want the little ball to do what the little ball does. So you can just go down the line. Kenobi, no, all health set. So if you look at I'll just say this: if you want to know,
use your words, Ranger.
Sorry, I'm getting texts and stuff like that. But Jay, yeah, if you want to look at how I've got my team set up, just go to my Star Wars Galaxy Heroes.gg page and we'll get it squared away. Thomas Clark, I hope CG keeps doing more 5v5 and facilitate more JC events. They will be, don't worry. Kimosabi, what's going on? He says, I don't understand to set nothing. At least set all level 1 characters behind the back wall. That way you can still keep your good characters for offense. Yeah, but they're just trying to... You could do that too.
It's really like I could have probably done it last round where I just put Slacker alone on the front wall, and I could leave everything else empty, and that gives me more for offense, even though I didn't need it.
Right.
And they would never clear my Slacker, so that's 2 zones they would never clear. And I just have to clear 2 zones and win.
Yep. All right.
And it's a cheap way of doing it.
Yeah. So there you go. All right, let me just do this. Okay. Pubby says hookers and blow fun. We call it lots of things. We call it the coffee and taco fun, hookers and blow. I've given up on hookers and blow because there's no way I'll ever make enough for hookers and blow.
They're way too expensive.
They're way,
coffee and tacos.
Coffee or tacos are better route, yeah. Herbert Fulcrum stuff says equals hookers and blow. Okay, if you want to call it stuff. The engineer says, question, did you know that in TW you need to get 50 banners even to get rewards? CG Secret Knife Attack, what about lower players in big guilds? They sometimes can't even set defense. You need to get 50 banners.
Yeah, so in order to get any rewards from TW, they have adjusted it to where it's a minimum of 50 banners. So you can't just join with your guild and not do anything. You have to at least set a team or do one attack or a couple attacks. It's forcing participation.
Okay.
Yeah.
Good.
All right.
Which I think is the you know, I've argued this. I think it's fair. Some people say it's not. You need to do something to justify getting rewards. Something, a minimum. All they're doing is saying this is the minimum to get the rewards. You can't just join and do nothing.
Right.
GAC. You can't join and do nothing. Yeah. Territory wars. You can't just join and do nothing and expect to get rewards. This is the line. It's a bare minimum. You must cross this line to get the rewards. If you're someone that is complaining about having to do that bare minimum, get off your fucking ass. Seriously. I mean, come on. Jesus Christ, 50 banners, set 2 defenses and go on offense a couple times, you know? Yeah. And somebody said, oh, what if you're in a guild and you don't have the roster to be able to do anything?
Then don't join.
Then don't join. If you physically cannot do anything, if your squads aren't strong enough to set any defense or take out anything on offense, then don't join. You know, you've got no right being in a territory. I'm not saying you don't have any right being in the guild. You might have, you know, that cam mission squad or that or the what mission squad in that guild, and that's your sole purpose for being there, is to get what shards or cam shards. So I'm not saying you have no right to be in that guild. You have no right to be in that territory war if you have nothing to offer on defense or on offense. Just don't join. Don't complain about not having strong enough squads to do anything in it, though, to be able to get you past the 50 banners.
I think you meant more like guilds can't even clear, like, you know, if it's a mismatch, they can't even clear like the front zones. But I don't know how you can get 50 banners.
Yeah,
oh yeah, you could still get 50 banners by putting three teams on defense. You get what is it, 20 banners? 20 banners for putting a team on defense.
Yeah. Oh, you can say as long as you get those, as long as the defense counts toward that number.
Yeah.
Then I have nothing more to say.
You put 3 teams on defense,
even if they're cruddy.
That minimum requirement.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, and all the guilds I've been, all the guilds I've been in has territory wars has been optional. But it's also just, they've always required like anyways you always required a 150, like 3 teams in a fleet.
Oh, for us it's more.
So you're always at like 154 at the minimum.
Yeah. All right,
but I could see how defenses fill up really quick because some of them
that's
do.
true. Yeah, but not for us, man. I still have to set like 7 teams in a fleet at minimum, right? So
yeah.
Meow Meow says Thane can get a pass just this once. All right. And then she says, Pubby can murk Thane only if she gets past me in GAC. The paw has spoken. Uh-oh. Well, okay, we're laying some ground rules here. Tumblr says, haha, I read that as ask him. I will never make that mistake again. That reply to the hand. All right. Oh, Meow Meow just donated $5. Says, Meow Christmas Ranger, check your thing. Get Star Killer stuff. What? Check what thing? Hold on, I have to go check the thing. Oh my God, Meow Meow.
What's Meow Meow said?
God
what Meow
damn
do?
it, Meow Meow. God damn it.
Does Meow Meow need her mouth washing out with
soap
and water?
she got me again. She does this to me all the time. God bless you, Meow Meow. You're the best. My new paw that I stole from Thane. Well, he'll probably steal her back, but it's just the way it goes. But because she's my aggressive negotiations. Christ in heaven, she just donated some money so I can go. Well, we got to do it. To go for characters for the Star Killer. God damn it. All right, I'm going to ask you this, Meow Meow. Do you want me to do this? Okay, so you just donated. Do you want me to go for characters and roll Swevens, or do you want me to see if I can get some gear and finish up these characters for C?
Wait, hold on.
Oh, there's a bonus for the vaults. Oh, shit. Okay, maybe we get the shards. Get the shards from the weekly shipments for the requirements. So use the vault and a half, and then get the weekly shipments for the requirements. Gotcha. Okay, Meow Meow has spoken. Her meowness has spoken. Thing.
Yeah, Meow Meow has spoken.
Yeah. Okay. Got it. I'm with you. We'll do that here in a second, Meow Meow. I have to pull down my screen because I can't show my information. That'd be bad.
I'll be bang, very bang.
Very bad. Tumbles of space, truckers across the universe. Oh, it's going forward because we can't find reverse. Yes, we're not watching that. Meow Meow 6 says 6 jails and a star killer. Yes, indeed. Poby 1 says, so 2 million over me. Yeah, that would be fun. But I'm up for a challenge. Hey, you go get him. Secret knife attack him, Poby 1. Jason Krillix says, hello, Ranger. Hey, Jason, what's going on? Poby 1 says, but yes, fair thing can get a break just this once. Okay, I guess you get a break. Oh, damn it. You guys are being too nice. But I must listen to my counsel. All right, so the hand...
My harem.
Yeah, your harem. I think you lost your mind. You're about to get skull. You don't think that's happening. I stole them fair and square. LC says, hello, Ranger. What do you do with Lord Vader in GA? My problem with him is that he eats so many other teams. Not really. We run Lord Vader. Yeah, we put him on defense, man. He's forcing to spend stuff, so... Plague says, I feel like the lack of communication regarding TW minimum points was the problem, to be honest. That's a good point, Plagued. I agree with that. Jackson Gaming says, hello. What's going on, buddy? Ray Rock says, well, before you get no reward if you don't do anything. If you attack once or set defense, you get reward. I think it's a bit harsh to increase to 50 banners. I mean, even if they made it 20, you still need to do something, man. You know, just do something, man. Jay says,
and that's something you got to work with your guild too.
Yeah,
you can only set. I've had to with like my work schedule. I can't always attack, so it's like I'll go heavy on D for them.
Okay. Well, that's too kind, Meow Meow. Now we are going to do mini roster reviews. I'm going to go over GSC here, but we've got to do the Meow Meow stuff here. So.
Oh yeah, how does GSC look like?
First round pretty solid. We'll look at here in a few minutes, but let me do the Meow Meow stuff, and then yeah. So let me do this real quick. Let me pull this.
When are we doing GSC?
We can do it we can't do it tonight because Heinze wants me to hang out for the Christmas thing. But we can do it tomorrow.
Oh my god.
Listen,
I'm hanging out.
We're all it's the community's going for that, dude. I gotta represent, dude. But yeah, we can do it tomorrow. And then we can knock it either out Friday. We can do right when it launches for Christmas Eve. I'll do that for GAC. I'm not gonna do any other streams, that I will do GAC. Because Christmas Day, I don't think whenever it launches, I'm open Friday for Christmas.
Wait, hold on. This is you're gonna have to probably if you're not gonna do it on Christmas Day, then you're gonna have to fly solo because Christmas for me is on the 24th. So
I will do it on Christmas Day then. Okay, we'll do a GAC on Christmas Day. Is that a fine thing?
Sure, that is completely fine.
Early though, because I'm not missing football.
All right.
Son of a bitch. All right. So let me change. Let me do this for the Paul. Since the Paul has spoken, and I must get the crystals. So let me go do this off book here for a second, so you can see the forums. All right. Let me go to the crystals. So they got for 99. Wow. So you get a vault of crystals, but you get a buttload more crystals. So wow. So we'll get the 99.99 one. A plethora of crystals.
Oh yeah.
And then we'll use the weekly shipments to get the characters. So there we go. Thank you, Meow Meow. That's very kind of you. All right, and then we'll do the 25% more for the 49.99 one. We'll get that. I did get the right ones with the bonus, Meow Meow. Yeah, the 25% more. Yep. So now we have an ass load of crystals. Now I can bring the screen back up here. Let me do this. Now that nobody can see my information. Yeah! Meow says I didn't send enough to cover taxes. Taxes are a bitch. All right. All right. Qui-Gon Jin says, Happy Hump Day and Merry Christmas to everyone. Thank you for being here, Qui-Gon. All right, let me go into the store here for her Meowness, who donated to this, and let's get these characters. So we get some on Dash. So we'll just get the $12.80 for Dash. There we go. Our first purchase of the day. There we go. Nice. So we'll just start every time that pops up. Nice. Okay, so we'll get those up. Dash, Kyle, Dark Talon as they pop up. Perfect. Perfect. Thank you, Meow Meow. Merry Christmas. Love you, Meow Meow. All right. So you guys hang tight. So what we are going to do now is we'll get ready to do mini Ross reviews. When I tell you, then you can submit your ally code. Check. Weekly shipments. Oh yeah. Weekly shipments. Okay. Well, Meow Meow, who do you want me to work on first? Because if I go big, we'll have to pick a character here. I was working on Kyle, but you donated. So do you want me to use that for weekly or spread it out, or you want me to just go after one character here? What do you want me to do? See what the Meowness says. Because I think we have enough to do 2. Kyle, all right, let's do the weekly shipment for Kyle for her Meowness, and then we're gonna look at GAC, and then we're gonna do mini Ross reviews. All right, so we'll get the 800 one, we'll get the 2000 one, and then we get the 4000 one. Okay, so Kyle, we can take him up. All right, let's promote him. Continue. All right, he's 61 out of 85, so he's looking pretty good. Getting there. And then there we go. All right. Oh, another spammer. Got him. All right. So we got that squared away. Meow. So you just wanted to stay on Kyle for now, and then we'll go the Dark Talon next, or do you want me to go ahead and do her weekly shipment? Let's get the Meowness squared away first, and then we'll rock and roll from there. Well, that's if I get those characters to 7 stars, Christ in heaven. Kind of help a little bit there. Now,
do you want me to sprinkle some of my RNG luck?
No, it doesn't matter.
I do have experience pulling 330s.
I don't. Yeah. So
Yeah, Nev.
Listen, Nev. No, I'll roll Swevens. It's what's going to happen. So, all right, let me go look at. So we're going to go look at GAC. Keep your questions coming in, Meow Meow. I love you very much. Thank you very much. I wish I could do something nice for you for Christmas.
Thank you, Meow Meow.
But yeah. But anyway, so we're going to look at GAC real quick, and then we are going to do mini Ross reviews. Yeah, I may only need a couple of call packs to finish him. You're right. I'll look for him in the daily shipments there. I'm gonna try to get him first. All right. Okay. Let's look at GAC real quick. I'm gonna take the cam off just so these guys can see here. We'll go ahead. You know what? I don't care. Let's just set our defense. You want to do it? You want to do it live for the skewers and see how we yell and scream at each other? Oh, you're driving. Never mind. You're driving. Jesus. All right.
All right, come on.
Don't crash. God damn it. Give Pubby a wrench. You know I should give Pubby a wrench. Let me give her a wrench here.
You give Pubby a shock rod.
Yeah, I've given her this. Given her the power, so PLB's got that. You know what? I'll give Meow Meow the power. The least I can do. We'll make Meow Meow a moderator too. Why not? Because they are, there we go. Now that I got that fixed where I can just do it from this screen. I don't have to go to the other screens, 900 screens, to do a moderator if I want. So I've just given Poby and Meow Meow the power. The only one that is above them with power is me. But they can do everything they want. Mando, let's not talk about it. He says, wait, didn't someone pull a 330 Marj? Let's not bring the sweat. I gave you a wrench, Meow Meow. You should have a wrench now. I just said I was giving you a wrench. I gave Poby and then I gave you a wrench. The same time as soon as you said it. Nightmare, Merry Christmas to you. Okay, let's go into GAC here. I'm getting distracted by the chat. All right, our current opponent is Cost Debo, and pretty solid lifetime, 883,000. Liquid Schwartz is their guild, so shout out to them. They do have 5 GLs. They are missing Rey. So we have Kylo, Jedi Master Kenobi, Sith Eternal. Let me look at a Sith Eternal. No, that's not going to work. Lord Vader and Jedi Master Luki Pukey. So, okay. I think it's a pretty standard thing that we've been dealing with things. So do we want to go with our standard defense on this one?
Yeah, standard with 2 GL.
Okay. With Ray and stuff in the south, and then do you want Maul in the south with our other 2 teams, or do you want to go? No, I do have a better Maul. I do have the Maul lead. He's only gear 12. Do you want to stick with that, or for the Revan team, or do you want to go full Darth Revan team? I haven't looked at his speed.
No, we're going Maul lead.
All right, let me look at it real quick, because I think he had a pretty decent speed on his Piat. Let me look here real quick.
I would go Darth Revan lead if we had talent, but you don't have talent.
Yeah, she's not ready yet. Not for this GAC. She'll be ready for the next one. Well, with the Paul helping us. Yeah, he's 348 speed, so let's do that. Feedseek says that's my guild. Yes.
Go Maul with Nest.
Okay, let's do this here. So we're gonna go in here. So the first team we're gonna run here, we're gonna put our Ray team down in the south. That's the Queen of D. We talked about her. Actually, she will be our GAC video that we're putting out today, because everyone's really wanted to ask us about how we do Ray and everything like that. So this is the Ray team that we are currently running right now, which is Ray with Cat, IG Quill, and Finn. Very, 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 very fast team. What's that?
The best GL.
Yes, she's pretty. And GAC, yeah, I think so. So we'll put this team down on the D. All right, our first.
Part of the game.
Oh,
now.
you setting your D as well?
Yeah.
That's what I'm doing as well.
Yeah, set the D, man.
Setting the D. What's your opponent looking like, Ranger?
A little bit less GP than me. 5 GLs versus 5 GLs. This is what we deal with here, so it's an even. I've got the advantage with mods.
I've got the advantage of mods over my opponent, but they've got both C and Ray, so
right.
Yeah.
Which one is he missing?
He's missing Ray.
Oh, okay. Yeah, no. You know what? Put 3 down.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
I don't know about that. Let me look at his lifetime before we do anything else.
If he doesn't have Ray, the other ones are significantly easier to get through.
All right. So how do you want to do this then? Well, he does have Lord Vader. We got to think about who we're going to keep for Vader and who we're going to keep for Kenobi, because those are 2. Let me look at this guy.
Right,
Hold on.
Fine.
Let me look him up.
Well, it's been a long time since GAC's been around, so he probably didn't have Lord Vader back then.
I'll look. I'm going to go check his history real quick. Oh, they already have last week's out. Okay, cool.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, last week's is out.
Okay, cool.
Look at GG stepping up there.
So he does put Vader on defense. Geo's BAM team, First Order. He likes to put Darth Revan down. Bad Batch.
Which variant? Standard?
Standard. He does put Slacker down on defense too. We need to keep 3. If we're going to put our Darth Revan and Gas down and stuff, we need to keep 3.
We'll keep 3.
Okay. Because if he's going to put those 2 down, then he still has to get through our 2 teams. But he does like to put Vader down, Darth Revan down.
Does he have a good seat?
No, he doesn't. All right. So.
What the hell?
All right. Let me edit this Darth Revan team. We're going to take out Sith Empire Trooper. We're not going to go Darth Revan lead. We're going to go Maul lead. I know he's only gear 12, but he does have the Zeta.
Throw a Nest in there.
Well, who's the other one we're taking out? Marauder?
Yeah.
Well, that's going to mess up our other team. God damn it, Thane. That's going to. You know what? I'm just going to get.
Keep Marauder.
Yeah. Like, God damn it. All right, so we've got Malik, Basila, Marauder, and Revan, and then Darth Maul is in our leadership spot. So we got the Maul team. He does have the Zeta, so Dancing Shadows. So perfect. All right, we'll put the Maul team down. All right, and we do have a ridiculously fast Revan. I do need to get Talon up. So yeah. Let's see here. Ranger, did you Omnicron Qui-Gon Jinn for this GAC? Nope.
Really?
Be right back.
You were all about it.
Yeah, but they're gonna make changes to it. I want to see the changes before we do it. You know, when they say change, you automatically know. Thing that would be like change. Okay, I'll wait.
Change.
We got
Yeah.
change.
Change. Yeah.
No, I don't have any
Bad things come
change.
with
Oh God, I'm poor. Yeah, we got change.
Change.
All right, we're gonna put the
I was
gas.
gonna throw an R9 on Jedi Anakin. That would be like boom.
All right,
Make him even hit harder.
we're gonna put the Maul team down with our armor. Did you want to make any changes to this team?
No, what?
Oh, but who you want me to take out? You want me to put a Watt in for armor?
Armor.
Okay, we'll put
Yeah.
Watt in here. I'm changing this now thing so we can just have these permanent chains for right now. All right, so we'll set this team down here. Set that. And then next one will be gas. It's probably one of the few times I'll set GAC
CLS.
defense on here. CLS is for offense, buddy. You know that. Nice try. You know better than that. So gas is going down. Gas file first is going down on the D.
Yeah.
All right, so that takes care of the south. And I think the game froze up. Oh, I haven't set the defense yet, so I have to put.
Wait, how does his speed look like? Does he also have executor and all that jazz?
Oh yeah, he's got all that crap. Let me look here real quick. I edit the teams. I didn't put him down yet. So if we look at he's got the executor. Yeah, it's a 5-star executor, but even on defense, it's still going to be a pain in the ass. So
Nah, I won't put up. I doubt he'll put on defense.
I bet he does.
Well, it's a 5-star.
I'll tell you right now, I can go look at his history. Well, this person didn't clear them, so let's go to the round 2 where he did. Let's see. Defense, he had same thing, Bad Batch, JTR, bam, Lord Vader with Maul, Darth Revan, SLKR. He puts Negotiator. Well, in this one, he put Negotiator and Executrix. And then let me check the other round. He put for ships. He put, yes, same thing. But I don't know if he'll do it. But he does put Negotiator down and Executrix. Okay. Doesn't mean he's not going to. Everybody changes their strat against us. You know that. All right. Let me get these teams down the south. Now that we changed them.
God damn it! Come on, seriously. I just looked at my opponent on my 7mm GPO. It's my 3 GLs versus his 5 GLs, and he has the executor. So,
all right. So we got our teams done in the south: Revan, Maul, Ray, and Gas. All right. We're gonna go to the north now. Navju says Gas is going down on the D. Says poorly worded. Well, I don't think it is.
Gas is going down on the D. No, that's not poorly worded at all.
That sounds about right. Yeah. You underestimate my power. All right, so you want to do standard fleets there thing?
Yeah, executor and negotiator down.
Okay.
What you put in the north?
I'm putting the ships down first, and then we're going to go Vader with Separatists.
No, Vader goes in the south.
No, we put Maul and we put Ray, Maul, Gas, man.
You only have to put 3 down on the front?
4.
Oh, okay.
All right.
We'll put Vader in the back then.
No, we're gonna put him up front. This guy's. I want to make his like he's one. Trust me on this.
No, he doesn't have a good fleet. I don't care if he goes to the fleet. He's gonna struggle there and fumble anyways. Let him go to fleet.
5-star executor can beat. All right.
No, our fleet is better than his. We're no. I don't care if he goes to fleet. bottom is more points. I'd rather him struggle the bottom than
Oh my
not go
God.
to flank.
See what I deal with here, folks. This is the law of the land. All right. You want 5s, Anakin, and then
Bomber.
I put Bomber in there, buddy.
Yeah.
Sith Bomber's in there. It's in there, buddy.
No. Imperial bomber. Imperial bomber.
Oh, you want Imperial Bomber? Yeah.
With Negotiator, you're talking about? Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. All right. All right. All right. Done and done. All right. All right. We'll set it. So you want Lord Vader in the back?
Yeah. I want him in the bottom front, but apparently that didn't happen.
All right. Putting the Vader team down. All right. Feed Zeke says Ranger well harder so we can fight. I'm working on it, but I'm poor, so thus negating. Although Meow Meow just helped us tremendously, so I should be able to get those characters pretty solidly quick.
Just have him lose a couple of rounds. And
Oh, shut up! Oh, shut up!
Yeah. That's all I gotta do. You just have to lose.
All right, Vader's in the back. What do you want on top?
The Separatists.
All right, Separatists are going down.
Let's go Separatists.
All right, Separatist 1, you are going down. Why did the hit go to B2? I want to set the team, not look at the team. All right, well, so we'll set the Separatists. What?
Who didn't respect my Separatists?
I assume we didn't send a team and then... Oh, that's a bug. Oh, great. Bug. All right, next team. We'll do the other one, right, with Dooku and stuff.
Yeah, just do the 2 Separatist teams.
All right. Okay, done. Next.
Night Sisters.
My sister's going down. Well, what are we going to...
Sisters are going down. That sounds a bit weird.
Yeah. I'm assuming we were using the Kenobi team for one... Okay, yeah. Well, we used that one Kenobi team with Cam for his Vader. And then we'll use JML against his other team, which will be SLKR. Well, thank you. Then we'll have to use SLKR. Well, we'll see what Darth Revan team... If he puts a standard Darth Revan team, we'll use Troopers, and I'll save our SLKR. But if he mixes it up, then we'll have SLKR as well. All right, next. Night Sisters. You want the First Order team, or you want the other First Order up here? Thane's gone. Thane left me.
Thane. Oh, for God's sakes.
Really?
Yeah, he's gone. He's gone. Gonna have to do it all by your lonesome Ranger.
Well, I'm making the call. So there we go. First Order team goes down. Then in the back, they're just getting some dinky teams here. Because I have Lord Vader. So I'm not worried about it. So we will set... I'm going to put... I forgot Scout. What else can I put here? Let me edit this. We'll put in... take those two out. We'll just put in... I know who I'm going to put in here. We'll put in... yeah, we're going to add you, and we're going to add you. Confirm. Do that. Set. Okay. And then I need another team. Who have I not been using? I've been using the Geos more than Mon Mothma. I hate putting Mon Mothma on defense, though. God
But she's so good.
I'm going to put a Cruddy Rebel team down. I think I'm just looking at the teams that he puts down on defense, and I'm just like, all right.
Are there any teams that he specifically has trouble clearing on previous weeks?
Well, let me.
His history seen anything like that?
Well, I'm looking at his attack. He's Night Sisters against Grievous. He's Kenobi against Lord Vader. He uses Gas versus Gas. He uses C versus Darth Revan. And then he ran into a BAM team that just gave him fits, but he's going to run into our ridiculously fast small team that's going to give him fits there. He could always CLS that, though. I didn't see him put CLS on defense, though.
What did you put your nom 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 on?
Yeah, I'm not really using her for offense. We may put her in the back here. Unless I just go Cruddy Rebels. I do like Momo for offense because she can really do a lot. You know, we'll put the Cruddy Rebel team. Yeah, let's put the Cruddy Rebel team down. I'm going to play this one a little bit more conservatively, Nev, just so I have some offensive firepower. You know what I'm saying? Because I never know what to expect. We always go with the GL defense and the defense that we have. But hopefully, now with the sexy Paul donating that, I can get both Kyle and Kyle ready for the Momo team, and then Talon for the Darth Revan team, because she'll go on the Darth Revan team, and that way I can. Yeah, that'll be nice.
This is very nice.
It's so nice.
It's so nice. It's very nice.
Let me see here. No, I don't have that team ready, so we'll just go Cruddy Rebels here. I will think probably like, you need to put Rebel Fighters down. Alright, so we're going to go Cruddy Rebel. So, where are you? Where are you? No, not you. Rolo, Han, Leia, Lando, and of course, SRP. It's just like, you know what, give them a little fun. You know, when they get in the back, they can go clear those two teams. All right, so we have Vader in the back, Rey in the front, with everything else, and we got our two top ships down there. But we can clear what he puts down on defense, because our Malevolence can beat Negotiator, and that Executrix team, we can. Shit, I can use First Order on that. So yeah, it should be okie dokie. All right, so we got GSC done. Hey, we did it. Way to go, guys. We did a great job. We worked hard. Did it. And just check something real quick. And then we are going to get into... Platty, I can't attack you. Damn it. All right. I have to wait till later to attack in GSC. All right. All right, it's time for mini roster reviews. Nev, you can join in the festivities and offer insights. So if you're new to the show, basically what we're going to do is if you want a roster, it's not a roster review, it's a mini roster review. So what it is and Tumblr, thank you for the coffee and Ranger and Coffee Fund donation. I appreciate you, buddy. I appreciate you, man. So the way this works, if you would like us to look at something, all you need to do is put your ally code in and what you want me to look at. One or two things. No more, no less. And I will look at it. You don't have to do anything. If you'd like to toss a coin to your Ranger, I just linked the PayPal. You can donate to the Ranger Christmas and Cookie, Coffee, and Taco Fund right there. And you can toss a coin to your Ranger, and I will get you squared away. So you don't have to. I will look at your stuff regardless. We do these all the time. And since I missed yesterday, Nev, we'll spend a little bit more time today doing this. And then... yeah, so let's rock and roll. The drummer freak is already in there. He says, and Tumblr, you need to get your stuff in here. So we'll look at the drummer freak and the Tumblr. I need your ally code and stuff. Let's just put it in here and what you want me to look at. So let's put the drummer freak in here. He's the first one, our first contestant, our first catch of the day. And let's do him. Put him in there. Make sure you get your ally code. Nightmare, it's okay, buddy. Listen. It's this mini roster. Whenever you need it, I do it once a week. You know. And then, guys, if outside of this, if you need help, two things. I do full mod mod remods. I will remod your entire account. It takes me about 2 hours on average. I work on the cheap. I charge $25 an hour. All you need to do is be able to share your screen with me in Discord or Zoom, whichever one works for you. And then I will not only get your account squared away for GAC and stuff like that, but I will teach you what you need to learn for mods so that you don't need to use my service anymore. We will get you squared away. We'll get you cleaned up. We'll get all your teams as best I can and set up so that, you know, for slicing and give you a plan of action. So yeah. All right. Steela. All right. We're going to look at here. The Drummer Freak says, I'm a GL. Let's see here. I'm a GL off 340 million guilds. So my personal needs are secondary to guild growth. Gold, Jedi Knight Luke, finish Darth Revan, Jedi Master Luke for last side TB, almost have Cat. Overall thoughts, worth it to farm ban for me, no RC for Executor. So let's look here. You do have Kenobi, so you're really set there for your roster, 4.4 million. You do have the gas team. I kind of okay. Pick one or the other. I don't know what the way you worded this. If you're working toward Darth Revan and finishing up first, or if you're going for Jedi Knight Luke, pick one or the other. I kind of like if you're gonna go Jedi Knight Luke, then finish Jedi Knight Luke. Then I would say definitely Darth Revan. But you know, looking at your team here, let's go to your Sith Empire first. Where are you at with that? How's your Sith Empire looking? Oh, we don't have Malak, so we have to take that into consideration too with your get 2. I would say until you get Malak up and running, rocking and rolling, you still have to work on Sith Empire. You don't have Marauder either. I say get Jedi Knight Luke until you get your Malak situation figured out, Drummer Freak. So for now, hold off on Darth Revan. Go get Jedi Knight Luke into Jedi Master Luke. Once you can start getting Malak, even at 5 stars, he's really good on the Darth Revan team. Then you can start investing toward the Darth Revan team. But yeah, I like Jedi Knight Luke first because you don't have Malak and you still need to work toward that. Jedi Knight Luke into Jedi Master Luke, then Darth Revan. Hopefully by then you've got Malak at least unlocked at 5 star and you can start putting him in your team. And then you asked me about BAM, right? So let's go to your scoundrels real quick. You do have Bo. Grief is there. Grief. Where's Kara? Oh, she's 6 star, so she's getting there. IG Quill. IG 6 star Quill. I'd hold off on the other stuff until you get the characters farmed. Looking at your stuff here, Drummer Freak. Stick to Jedi Luke, Jedi Master Luke. If you want to go into the BAM team just to get that squared away for the characters, that's fine. You still have to farm up those characters. So if you want to work on those characters first and actually put that team even ahead of Darth Revan so you can get Razor Crest into your Executor, I'm okay with that because Darth Revan, you really need Malak to really make that work. So until we get Malak, I'd say looking at this, Jedi Luke and the Jedi Master Luke's really going to get you some good teams. That's another good GL to add to your roster. And I think going for the ships is really nice as well. So I would do that and work on your BAM team. If you want to do that, and then eventually get to Darth Revan once you get Malak done. Getting that ship will help you out. You know, if you think about it, it'll help you out, but it'll be great for your guild. But I think getting Jedi Master Luke Lightside TB with Jedi Luke, and you get all the rebels and all that stuff up and running, and yeah, I like that. I like that plan. I like that. Let's do that. Jedi Luke and the Jedi Master Luke. Continue working on the characters, and let's go into the BAM team and then get Razor Crest up and running. And then into Darth Revan. I think that's the way to go. Do not do anything else. I like this plan. Yeah, this will be good. So, all right. But no, this looks really good, dude. I like your overall roster makeup here. Really good stuff. You got gas, that's solid. You got Jedi Knight Revan. You got your other stuff working really well. Jedi Master looks looking really good too. Question. Thanks, Ranger, as always. That's kind of what I was thinking. I'll hit you up for more next month. May the Force be with you. Remember, you can hit me up anytime. As I said, even if you guys have questions and I'm not streaming, you can hit me up with a question. Hell no, you can hit Nev up too. We're always available right now. We may not respond right away, but we will respond. Well, that's what we do, man.
Oh yeah.
You know, I don't know about BCM. He's not there. He's in the. We have darkness for BCM. Oh, let me stop sharing my screens since we did GAC, and we can go back to having our beautiful mugs up here. All right. All right. So we got that squared away. German Freak is good. Tumblo, my man, who donated to the Ranger J 1999 coffee, tacos, and Christmas fund. Let's see here. Let's do this. Hey, Lord Helmet, Spaceball 1, making a run for the border. Glad to have you here. All right. Our next one is my boy with the best pro in the business, Tumblo. Let's see what he's got here going on. All right, looking good. 7.1 million GP. Says I've got executive 4 stars. Okay. There it is. Working on Grief and Mando as well as Zan. Going for BAM team maybe, but Ray's calling my name. What do you think I should aim for? You have 3 GLs. You got Executor. I think you got to stick with that before you go get Ray. Resistance. You've got the characters. That's just a gear thing for resistance. Let me go back to your ships here. I know Ray's calling your name, but...
I'm back. Sorry about that.
That's
I had
all
a
right.
protocol droid that was malfunctioning.
Hey, these things happen. Well, okay, so here's the deal. You've got the ships here for Executor, so I would finish Executor first with resources, because getting that ship to whatever stars, like 7-star Executor is a big deal between 7-star and 5-star. Yeah, you can do stuff with 4 and 5 stars, but I kind of like looking at your stuff, Tumblo, getting Executor squarely first. But the cool thing is it's gear, so you can kind of you can approach this 2 ways here, Tumblo, a dual prong attack. You say going for the Grief team too. Let me look at your scoundrels real quick. Grief's good. Mando's good. We need IG and Quill. You could do this. Okay, so you got to get the shards for Executor. I would save your crystals and get Executor. Gear-wise, I kind of like going for Quill and IG to get them geared up first before you go do... It's a nice addition. Quill and IG are really good pieces to add. I like that. If you want to add that to your BAM team, I'm totally down with that. It works for me. So I got no problem with that. I would do that first. You already have Bo-Katan. You can add her on, and hell, just take Nesta Relic and throw that team together. That gives you a really crazy good team on defense. I've used that a lot. And we talked about that team on defense, especially at your GP level. In GAC, that team on average on GAC, when we were running it, the average banners in 5v5 was 53 when I was running it. There were times where I got 48, 47 on that sucker. The most I ever saw was 54. So I actually like that. So finish IG Quill, crystals for the Executor, and then I like going in for Ray to start using your gear toward the resistance. They're already farmed. I like that. But let's finish IG Quill first. That team's just sitting there with you, but don't worry about Rebel Fighters. Don't worry about Rebel Fighters. I like this plan more. Getting IG and Quill into Ray because she's so good in GAC. And now that we're talking about GAC, I like that more than Rebel Fighters. Not that they're bad, but do this. Get Executor up. Use your crystals toward that so you can get the pulls, right? Get the pulls for the Executor as best you can. And then go into finishing IG Quill. I like that team because you got Bo-Katan. You can get... take BAM, Bo-Katan, Ness, IG Quill. That's a really good defensive team for you. Then go for Ray. That'll give you the JTR team up and running really beautifully. And it'll also get you Ray on GAC defense. And then once you get her up, then we'll mod her for you. But I like that plan a lot more. I wouldn't worry about bounty hunters right now. Let's focus on that. Because if we go to your bounty hunters, they look pretty solid, actually. Yeah, they do. Don't worry about the rest of these. And if you want to continue farming Fennec, that's cool. I love me some Fennec. But no, you're good. Just stick with that. I think you're going to be good with that plan. So there you go, Tumbo. All right. All right, next up we have... So that was Tumblo. We got Gary, Indiana. But this is Gary M, not Indiana. All right, our boy Gary says... says, working towards GMK. Should I work on bringing teams up next or into another GL? Perfect. We'll look at it, buddy. That's what we're doing. Mini Ross reviews. That's what it's all about. Okay, let's see here. All right. You're working toward JMK. All right. I like JMK. Let's check out your... okay. I see some stuff here, so let me look through here real quick. Sith Empire, how's that looking? Oh, Sith Empire looks great. Looks really good. 5.6 million GP. Yeah, this is solid. Ships. Let's look at what you got. You got the Negotiator. I don't know if you're working toward Malevolence. Would make sense if you were. Okay. Got a couple choices here. I love that you're working on JMK. Stay on target, Gary. I would say before you go get another GL, let's get this Jedi Revan squared away first. You got this Jedi team here, Jedi Revan. And the Jedi, you can, a standard Jedi Revan team, I'm just throwing that out there. So you've got Grandmaster Yoda already because you're working toward Kenobi, right? But Jedi Revan, Kenobi, you can get Bastila, Jolie, and, you can use Hermit Yoda, right? That team you can use as your counter for Grievous. I'd like to see you get this team up and running. Relic, just go Relic 3 on these characters. You don't need to go any higher. Do you have the Omicron on? Oh, nope, you don't have the Omicron Qui-Gon. Don't put the Omicron on Qui-Gon. You don't have enough Jedi to justify it here. But, you can get the Jedi Revan team up and running, and you can use that as a really good solid counter for like the Grievous teams or other teams that you're dealing with in GAC. I like the fact that you're getting GMK. Focus on that first. Then after that, take a break from GLs. Get your Jedi Revan team up and running. You already have gas. You need to get him to Relic 8 and get the 501st up and running too. I'd say get the Jedi Revan team and your gas team if it's not up and running. It is up and running. So get gas to Relic 8, at least Relic 7. I love him at Relic 8. He's one of those characters that you definitely want to Relic 8 on. And then, yeah, get that Jedi Revan team up, and then you can go Kenobi. Then your next GL after that, it's up to you, man. I mean, there's a couple routes you can go. You can go First Order if you wanted to. You can go C if you wanted to. You've got your character with JMK once you get him up and running. And so, once you get him up and going, that'll be your raid character. That'll help you in Lightside TP. If you want to get a Darkside TB, just to get another team going, you can go SLKR. You can go C. Whichever one you want. I'm not too... whichever route you want to go. Lord Vader's off the table. Let's not do Lord Vader, please, because that's going to control your life. If you wanted to start toward Executor, you could do that as well. No, thank you for the follow. Yes, don't bother with Sam right now, Tumblo. I told you your path, young man. You stick with it. But you can do it if you want, Tumblo. It's your game. These are just suggestions. But no, I'd get a dark side GL after that. But I'd finish up Revan, at least Jedi Revan. Get your gas to Relic 8, at least 7. Get your Jedi Revan team up, and then after you got Kenobi and that up and running, make a decision. And I would be okay with either route. If you want to get Executor just to flush out your ships a little more because you are 5.6, but if you wanted to go for C next, I would be totally fine with C. That's going to help you a little bit with the Executor farm. C would be nice, or SLK would be fine. That's the route I would go.
C would be good for offense.
Yeah, I like C a lot for offense. You can put Kenobi down on defense and then go C offense where you're at. I like that a lot. And he says C would be my next closest, then go for it. I like that, and that can help you start getting some of those characters and stuff. They kind of interlink. So yeah, that's what I would do here, Gary.
Yeah, that's kind of what dictates me when I go for going for GLs is whatever one I'm closest to.
It just depends.
Is what I do, and then I take a little bit of a break, kind of flesh out other teams in between.
Yeah, you want it to work because you want to have that good roster depth, right? You can have all the geos in the world, but if you don't have other teams to go with it to flesh out and give you more flexibility on offense and defense, then it makes it a little bit more difficult.
Yeah, so and you're probably in a rhodium, so we're putting 9 teams down.
Yeah.
So that's 18 teams you need. 9 for our defense and 9 for offense.
Yeah. So hopefully that answers your question there, my good man. So we just did Gary. All right, we got King Zeldris up. What's going on, King? We'll do you next. And if you'd like to donate toss a coin to your ranger, feel free. Let me find where I'm at here. There we are. I lost your ally code here, so let me find it again. Okay.
Ooh, I'm just 5 G13s away from Master Luke.
Oh, there you go. Actually, let me do my dailies here real quick, and I'll get you squared away here, King. Let me get my, let me do this real quick. Let's do this. Let's do this. Let's do this. I need salvage. Christ in heaven, do I need salvage? Just getting greens on these goddamn booze.
Yeah, I'm on the Cryotech farm right now. I need like 600 of them.
That's, yeah, welcome to the world. I'll do this. Okay, 17. Okay, I'm getting there. When I get this around 500, then I'll go for the other ones. Let me just knock this out real quick. I still have to do. That's so weird. I don't know what's going on with her, so we'll just do this real quick. One Cryotech, Christ. Okay, let's do King next. Let me just get my dailies knocked out. Thank y'all. All right, and he says, going for C, then we'll work on Darth Revan and Malak. Well, let's see if that's a good choice for you there, King, and see if that's a good choice. Again, get your ally code in and what you want us to look at. We're doing mini roster reviews. You don't have to do anything else. If you'd like to toss a coin to your Ranger, feel free. PayPal is linked in the description. You know, for the Ranger J, $19.99. Thank you, SK. I got a small little donation. That's a little bit of coffee money right there. I appreciate it very much. Thank you. But you don't have to do anything. I will still look at your roster regardless. But if you just like to tip your Ranger, toss a coin to your Ranger, feel free. All right, King Zeldris. What are we looking at here? So you are going for. Let me go back here again. Make sure I'm not screwing this up. Going for C, then we'll work on Darth Revan and Malak. Okay. No, this looks all right. 2.1 million. I like the C is a good choice. C, then Darth Revan. Yeah, I like that. I like those two choices here at 2.1. That's really going to help you out. If you are going to go that route, though, let me see. One thing, though, is how's your Malak looking? Because Darth Revan without Malak is not the best option here.
Well, if he doesn't have Darth Revan, he's not going to be able to get Malak.
That's true. Well, yeah, you can't do the event without it, so yeah. So C, Darth Revan, Malak. Where do we go after that? I would say if you're going to do C first, which I'm totally down with, totally good. Finish up your Darth Revan. Then after that, probably want to go for. You need a raid character, right? You need that character in those raids, either SLKR or GMK. I'm fine with either or. You make the choice. Again, this is your game, your account. You play it how you want to play it. So
how's this first order looking?
I haven't looked, but it's probably going to be from scratch. This is 2.1 million. I'm sure. Yeah, it's a lot of work. So yeah, either one's going to be an investment. Now SLKR is the easier GL to get, much less relics than say. GMK, but I don't care which one you go for. I don't know what you spend in this game or if you're free to play or not, but I give you the options. You pick the one you think is best, but I really like what you're doing here. I think getting C will be great for you. And then Darth Revan will be a really nice choice. Then if you wanted to go SLK or GMK, get those two knocked out. You could even go... I just want you to have that raid character so you can get in those rewards and you're getting that gear as they do these mythic raids and stuff like that with the sea pit and stuff like that. Just thinking long term of like what you'll need. And then after that, if you want to say get gas into JML, I think those are good options, or raid, whatever out there. But let's stick with that. C into Darth Revan, and then SLKR JMK. I'm cool with either of that. Hell, I wouldn't be upset if you went JML after that too. Ray, I wouldn't go for right away. I would like to get you some of these other characters. It'll be more helpful to you in other forms. But if you do go SLKR instead of GMK, and plus you're 2.1 million, you're probably doing like Hoth, Dark Side TB and stuff like that. So having an SLKR with a C, you want to go GMK, so you want the light side version for the Hoth mission. That's going to be great, and that's a character you can use in all the raids. That'll get you crazy good scores, so you can get those rewards and stuff. So. It's a longer farm, though, so you have to be aware that if you do go for GMK, that's going to take more time. Gary, you are more than welcome, my friend. Tumble, you are more than welcome, my friend. So just some food for thoughts. I just throw you some ideas out there. So will Nev. So will BCM. Just to give you some ideas. But again, you play with what you think is going to be fun, what you want to work on. We just give you the options of what we think would be best for you. But again, if you stopped right now, we're on bounty hunters.
To ship hard.
Yeah, ship hard.
I like Slacker because you get 2 full teams out of getting him.
Yeah, you
have the Slacker team, and then you have a Phasma backup team, or you have a crew backup team.
Yeah.
It makes it nice so you don't have to have like for JML you gotta get like a half a dozen legendary characters off the bat to even start to go for him, because you need Jedi Knight Luke and he needs all the legendaries, and it's high.
I like Slacker myself. Yeah.
Slacker, you get a couple extra defensive teams, and at your level, he's pretty unbeatable.
Yeah. And
with him and C, it's a good combo.
It's always the start. And Slacker's the one we recommend in our GAC guide too.
Yeah.
So
how far off from? Oh, you have a guest.
No, that's one of the guys. Everyone say hi to one of the electricians, man. All the fans are looking at you, and they're like, "Who's that?" I'm like, "That's one of the electricians that's doing all the work that got our power up." The guys are studs, man. So they're still working on stuff. So
don't be a little noisy.
It'll be fine. Okay. Yeah, do your thing, buddy.
I was going to say how far off the executor is
he's a ways. He's a ways, man.
I'm a ways from. Well, I say I'm a ways from it. I'm a lot of relic levels away from it, but I'm only 3 more. I mean, I've got 3 more characters to take from gear 12 to gear. So Piet, Dengar, and IG. They're the 3 remaining 12s, and then once they hit gear 13, all I have to do is farm relics for them. I would argue that it's an important one to go for these days.
It is, but his ships are there's a lot of work to do on ships, so eventually we'll come back.
Well,
to
exactly.
That.
If there's a lot of work for him to do on ships,
he does have Houndstooth though.
Having the malevolence, not having the malevolence, sorry, having the executor and being able to just dump that in defense.
Well, yeah,
if your ships are trash.
Yeah, he's starting that path with C, which is a good. It'll get you some of the characters right if he works on bounty hunters, but. He could go for executor, but that's a crazy farm at a 2.1 million. I'd rather he get Slacker first before we start thinking executor, because he's still got some other those ships he's really gonna go heavy into. So, yeah, whichever we want to do. I hope that answers your question there, Zeldris. And if you're not sure, then just let me know and we'll get you squared away. All right, next one here. All right, we're doing mini Ross reviews, so go ahead and get your put your King Zeldris. You can well, I'm looking at King Zeldris. Says my count is yikes. Fleet has been ignored heavily. Yeah, but it's fixable, King Zeldris. So, just work on it slowly but surely. You got as you're working on characters and stuff, always take a ship or 2 for the fleet that you're working on and work on those at the same time, whether it's a farm or whatnot, right? So that's a good way to do it. So
most of your GLs are going to require at least one of the ships.
Yeah, you're gonna have to get
what Luke requires the Y wing.
Yeah, it's okay.
Kenobi requires the other Y wing. So
yeah. All right, but yeah, we are doing mini roster reviews. You can see, put your ally code in with what you want us to look at. We'll take a quick gander, answer the questions that you guys have, and we will get that squared away. And then if you want to toss a coin to your Ranger, feel free for the Ranger J Christmas coffee and taco fun. That's what it's there for. You don't have to. Also look at your stuff regardless. But if you want to toss a coin, say thank you, you can. That's all it is to it. All right, we got Ryan Palada says, working on finishing my shot clones for Cam Lightside DB, then was when I'm working on GMK. Open suggestions, thanks. Here, let's look at it. 3.9, I like this. Rebels, both Jedi Knight Revan, Darth Revan. Malik, good. Shock, so do we have? Where are we on the 501st? Okay.
The 5, it looks like so.
Yeah, it's just Echo and Arc just need to be relic, but if you can't shock T to that, I'm okay with that. And then you want to go for who first? JMK, that's fine. So there's 2 routes you can go here at 3.9 million. If you want a faster GL, because again, JMK, he's not Lord Vader, But there's still 3 relic 8s on that sucker, right? And you would need gas, I believe, right? For GMK, or is that Lord Vader?
Lord Vader, you need 501st. I think you need.
You
gas
need
on the
Echo. Yeah. Do you need gas for GMK or for Lord Vader? Someone look.
Give me a sec. Give me a second. Let me look.
Yeah. That's a steeper one to go for. If you want to work, if you want to go for Kenobi, you just realize what you're going to need for him, right? Because I know you need Relic 8 on Grandmaster Yoda, General Kenobi, and who's the other one? Padme?
Hold on, I just had it up. You need Kenobi at 8.
Gas is a part of that, right? The GMK?
And Master Yoda at 8. It doesn't look like it.
No, that must be. Or was it Jedi Anakin? Was it needed?
Oh, you need the negotiator for Kenobi at 6.
You also need the negotiator. So that's a longer farm here, Ryan. You have 2 choices. Yeah. If you want to do the longer farm, I think you're good here. Again, you could work on your separatists and for the gas events. But I think you do need a GL, so we just have to decide on which would be more feasible for you. I'm okay with
Lord Vader, you need Padme at 8.
That's not, let's not talk about Lord Vader. Oh, God.
Arc at 8, General Skywalker at 8. It's ridiculous.
It's Lord Vader, yeah.
That's out of the way.
Yeah. So if you want to go for Kenobi, you can. You do have GK, you do have Grandmaster Yoda, your negotiator, 6 stars. That's not a problem. So I'm okay with you going for Kenobi. Just realize there's a lot of Relic 8 materials associated with that, Ryan. I'm totally cool with it. I think either you go Slacker or you go GMK for your first GL. And then you can work toward gas after that. So I would actually do that. I continue. When you go for Kenobi, good. Then finish up gas because you already got the 501st. Work on your Separatist next. Get your gas. Then do your next GL. It could be C. It could be Slacker. One of those 2. Good offensive GL. I'm fine with both. If you want to go that route, I'll leave it to you for what you think would be better for you, that you would have more fun playing. Again, we want you to enjoy your account and have fun doing it. So I'm okay with that. I'm okay with him getting GMK. He's got a lot of the characters worked on. Shock clones for Lightside TV is fine. And then eventually you can get your GMK, get your gas, then work on your next GL. And keep working on your ships. I think that's a good plan, man. This is looking really good for 3.9. I think getting a couple GLs here at 3.9 would be good for you. Finishing up gas would be good for you. You got the Rebels, you got Revens. I'm okay with that. Anything else you guys want to add? You guys can throw in your 2 cents on any of this stuff too.
Oh, that sounds good. Yeah,
I like it. I like it a lot. I think this is a really good job, Ryan. I was thinking of gas as a side project if I finish the James Currents before I have 7 star. Yeah, that's totally cool, man.
Yeah, that looks good.
Yeah, I like it.
I am listening. I'm just wrapping gifts on the other side of my monitors.
Skeleton says, a question. I'm curious of the panel's opinion. If you had everything else, would you work toward Rey or Starkiller first? Rey.
Yeah, Rey.
Well, here's the pros and cons. Here's the pros and cons. Ryan, you're welcome. Rey, sickest character. She's amazing in Lightside TV. Right? You get 2 teams out of it, and she's the queen of defense in JAC. Rey's gross. There's no way to put it other than she's absolutely a monster in defense in JAC. That being said, if you go for Starkiller, you get 4 great tunes that make these other teams great. But do you have the team, Skeleton? If you had those teams, like if you had Mon Mothma, you can add talented Darth Revan. You can add, we know what Mara Jade is to the Empire team, right? And then Dash with your prepared team. You get 4 teams out of that makes them better, in my opinion. And then you get Starkiller. But if you
haven't got those teams,
then then I would say Rey. Because then you get the 2 solid teams, and then you get Rey out of there for defense, and then for offense and Lightside TV. She sucks in raids, she's okay, but that's not the character you want for that. So Skeleton, if I was to advise you, you know your roster better than we do. But if you have everything else, Starkiller, so you can, those 4 characters on those teams will make yours really good. I actually pulled a 330 for Kyle Katarns. Will have the Mon team done. Congrats, Skeleton. I don't know what that's like. All I roll is goddamn Swevens.
I'm with you, Ranger. I can't pull crap.
God bless it. Everyone else and their mom, even goddamn bloody wanker Nev got a 330.
You're not praying to RNGs hard enough.
Brother,
You're not
I
sacrificing
sacrificed
to the RNG
porgs,
gods.
I've stabbed folks, I've shivved, I've done everything, man. And you would think the man that has been, the infamous beta tester for CG would have a little bit of heart. Nah, man, they're just going for the jugular on my ass. Mean. They're very mean to me. Just nothing. You think for the holiday season, they'd be like, you know what, Ranger? Why don't you roll us, see what happens. 330, huzzah! No, nothing, just Swevens. And if it's not Swevens, it doesn't go up to a mini, like a 10 or something. It goes to 5. So that's what I deal with. So I'm very happy for you, Skeleton. With that being said, if you want to go for Starkiller, if you think your account's good for it, and you got those teams up and running, all things considered, as you put it, then yeah, I'd go Starkiller. You can go do it right after that. Because that's 4 characters, Relic 5, get Starkiller. Yeah, and you make those other teams better. I actually like that path. But if not, then you got a lot of work to do in the characters, like with getting the shards, for instance. Depending if you're free to play or not, how much you spend, then go Ray. It's up to you, buddy. I like both options. You go with the one that you think is best.
Yeah, and see, I don't even have Rose unlocked on mine, so Ray is like off the table.
Lord Vader Ranger. Ah, yes. I am the Emperor. I have my paw and my hand. I am powerful. All right, let's do the next one. Let me go back to where I was. Just did Ryan. All right, we just did Ryan. Oh, who did we do? Yeah, we just did Ryan. Okay. Jeremy spoken yesterday. All right, our boy Jeremy. Let's do Jeremy. Yeah, Jeremy, come on, get in here. We're going to look at your stuff. Jeremy says, "Hey, Ranger, I'm thinking of finishing Dark, then Bad Batch to get Lord Vader. Anything I should do before then? Well, let's take a look." 7.65 has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 GLs. That's not Lord Vader. Ships. What do you have for ships? I think you got the Executor, didn't you? Oh, you got it's open. It's unlocked. Okay, so it's unlocked. So you can just keep working crystals to the Executor. Get that ship up. Dark Trooper. You called him. I have to go look at yours because I love me some Dark Trooper. Boy, let me tell you. And now that you're working on the Executor, yeah, you have to get Dark up. You got Stark, Veers, Piet. Finish Gideon. He's just a good piece. But you could add, finish Dark Trooper. Dark Trooper, round up your range. You got that team. You can use Gideon as a floater into either the Trade team, something along those lines. So, let's look at your Bad Batch. All right, Bad Batch. Ooh. All right, here's what I'm going to say. Looking at where you're at, let's get Dark Trooper and your Imperial Troopers up first, and then go into Bad Batch. All gear and resources toward your Executor and Dark Trooper. Round out your troopers because you already got those characters Relic. That gives you another team for offense. It's sick, right? Then go into Bad Batch into Lord Vader. Forget about Omega for a second. You don't need her. She's just a bonus. But yeah, I would do that. Because once you start down Lord Vader, Jeremy, you're stuck.
Forever will it dominate your destiny.
Brother, let me tell you something. That's a shitty ass farm. And because you're working on Bad Batch right now, and they look like they're gear 7, 8, 9. So the card text on that is gross. My recommendation, definitely go finish up Dark Trooper, Imperial Troopers, because you got those other characters Relic. That could be your Darth Revan counter. It kills a lot of shit. I like Dark Trooper. You've already got Gideon, Bad Batch, and our Range Trooper ready to rock and roll. Then I'd go to Bad Batch and Lord Vader, which you can do because you got the other GLs. But I'd love to see you finish up your Imperial Troopers first. You got the Relic AP. What's his speed? Just want to take a spot check here. He has 326. Yeah, you get a slice of one of those mods if you can, and then get into 330 or above. Then that's your Darth Revan killer right there. And if not, you can use it on a whole bunch of other stuff. That just gives you so many options for offense. That team is so good. So yeah, finish up Imperial Troopers and then go into Bad Batch into Lord Vader. Hopefully that answers your question, Jeremy. A really good count. 7.6, 5 GLs. Yeah, looks good. I dig it, man. I dig it indeed. Diggity, diggity, diggity. All right, next one here. Well, Jack Daniels had a question. Well, let's see. Ilya says, in Darkside TB, do you usually attack top zone or bottom zone first? We always do the south zone first. Get that one squared away. Because that one's got the special mission and stuff. We'd even do the same with light side. Usually it's light side focus. It's the southern zone, then middle. So that's kind of the way we've always done it in our guild. So, yeah. And then Jack Daniels, love the name, always will. So this question, when do you think we'll see the next GLs? Can't answer that. Future stuff is out. So
he can't answer. That's an NDA for you.
Yeah, that's an NDA, and that's why I'm the infamous beta tester.
That's where we speculate.
That's
See,
all.
now
I can let
GL in 2022.
Yes, I'll let Nev and the Country Vikings speculate on what they think next GL. When you think we're getting it, but we'll not.
2 GLs next year. One will be Thrawn, and the other will be Ezra Bridger.
All right, well, there you go.
You think so?
Ew.
Yeah.
I don't know how I feel about that.
I
I think we'll be. I think the GLs will come. I think the GLs will come from the Ahsoka show for next year.
Yeah.
Maybe.
I mean, I still don't get me wrong. I still think I think we'll still get some. We'll get some marquee characters from the Book of Boba.
Oh yeah.
I mean, I absolutely. I mean, it goes without saying that we are going to get some. We'll get some characters from the Book of Boba, but I think it'll be some extra marquees that might go well with Dad Boba. But I think we'll get a GL Thrawn, and I think Ezra Bridger will rock up in Ahsoka.
Well, there you go.
And it'll be a GL.
Science. Goddamn science.
That's as good a guess as any.
I mean, yeah. All right.
Who else are they going to do?
Yeah.
I mean, do you know, even with the wildest of speculation, who else are they going to do?
Who indeed?
They always pair the GLs. Ezra and Thrawn is a perfect pairing.
Let's see. We just did Jeremy. I lost we're doing Miller's next. Where'd you go? There you are, Mitch Miller. All right, so you got Mitch Miller up right now. And if you like, I said, if you want a mini roster review, put your ally code in, what you want us to look at. You want to toss a coin to your ranger, feel free. PayPal is linked in the description. For the coffee, tacos, Christmas, hookers, and blow fund, like we can call it that this time. All right, he says, I'm working on SLKR, but not sure what to do next. Thinking of JK, Executor, or the Revens. Oh, good one here. All right, so it does have gas. I like that. That's sexy. So 4.1, and you're working on SLKR. So you're going to get SLKR first, but you're not sure if you want to go Executor, Revens, or JMK. You do have gas, 4.1 million. Ships, how are we looking on ships? You do have Negotiator, you're working on Malevolence. I would focus on finish up the Malevolence with your Get 2 before you go for Executor. I'd like to see you start adding. So if you're going to do SLKR, if we're going to take a break in between GLs, this is the route I kind of like. Finish up Malevolence with Get 2, right? Get that fleet up and running. And at 4.1, that's still solid, right? SLKR be your nice, then you could go 2 routes here. I kind of like you getting Darth Revan next. If you want, or Jedi Revan, or both if you want to do it, because they're kind of tied in together a little bit. Getting those characters up, that'll really flesh out. Pick one or the other. If you want to go Darth Revan, that's fine. Just know you'll need Malak. So once you get your Malevolence done, that Get 2 is going to go toward Malak, right? Once you unlock it. And you can still use that team, even with the 5-star Malak. He's still pretty nice on that team. If you went Jedi Revan, I wouldn't hate you either. That's an easier one to get. And then you can go to your next GL. You have 2 choices. You could go C. It's a good offensive character if you want to go right into Executor, if you want to focus on ships, right? Some of those characters are kind of linked, right? But that's a heavy toll. You could go Jedi Master Luke. You got a lot of the rebels and stuff looking like they're looking pretty squared away, but you have to go Jedi Luke into Jedi Master Luke. That would be kind of nice for your account too. Jedi Master Luke's a nice one. JMK is a possibility, but that's again a steep price. So you know, again, you have to play this, Mitch, the way you want to play it. I'm open to idea. It says, I don't want to waste Cantina energy on the Revan farm. I'd rather get relic mats. Well, it's a temporary thing, Mitch. So when I do stuff like when I have to stop what I'm doing, for instance, so typically I have my farm plan, but when I'm working on a character, I put it on hold for a character, because we always say characters first, other shit secondary, right? You got to get the character stuff done first. Once that's done, you can go back to doing it. You're going to have to eventually knock it out anyway. Darth Revan's too good of a character to not have on your roster. You've got Gas. I mean, Gas with SLKR, if you can add Darth Revan and Jedi Revan to this and then go into your next GL with Luke or... I'm pretty open to see Luke or Kenobi. I think they'll all be really good for your account here, Mitch. Finish up Malevolence is key, getting it to 7 stars. But... and it's your choice. I'm open to any one that you want to do, but eventually you're going to have to do it. It's better just to rip the Band-Aid off, and if you're going to get it, it's better to get it done early, because GLs are going to be something you can work toward the end here with your account. I like that break. Once you finish SLKR, take a break, go work on something else, because if you commit right to another GL, you're committed. Like, you got to go all in. So I'd rather you do a little all in on one of these other characters. So if you don't want to do Darth Revan, then go do Janet Revan. I don't care. But at least get another team on your roster that gives you some flexibility with what you're doing, and then go into the next GL. Whichever one you want to do. We've given you a couple suggestions. You got to decide which will be best for you. But that's my kind of suggestion here for you on this. So you make the choice on what you want to do. But that's what I would say. On your anything else? All right.
No, that's a good plan.
All right. Let's see. We just did our boy Miller. Miller, thank you for letting us look at your stuff. Hope that helps you. So it was Miller. Okay, we got our boy DJ Scream. What's up? All right. Well, no, this is a good looking account, bud. Start rounding it out. It's going to be really good. I like the way you're going there, Miller. I like it. All right, DJ Scram. Nightmare says, don't look at Scrams. I have to look at Scrams. Go Cubs question. Go Cubs! Go Cubs, go! Hey, Chicago, what do you say? Cubs gonna win today. Go Cubs. My man says, I'm months from either Rey or Lord Vader. Thoughts on which one to pick as a first option? I do Rey first. I'd say Vader for last, man. Seriously. I mean, Rey's, I just think, is easier GL to get than Lord Vader. Lord Vader's just a steep thing. Go get Rey. Enjoy her on defense, and then go get Vader. That's my choice. I mean, Lord Vader's like a last option because I just know that farm, dude. Go Cubs just... I can't in good conscience like tell you to go Lord Vader. That's a gross thing. Says, let me know if my speed mods are placed where they should be. Also, let me know what characters are maybe too fast or too slow. I'm going to take a quick gander at this, or your speed order. I like looking at the speed order anytime I can get a chance. Gideon. Well, this will give me a palette here. Gideon is what? 370 plays. Echo is 360 something, I bet, with the mod to be sliced. Yep, that plays. No, I like the speed order here, Scrim. I'm looking at it real quick. Piet, Revan, Armor, Maul, Qui-Gon, Basla. No, it's actually pretty decent. What's your spot checking? What's slicing to do? 302. Yeah, it starts taking the tail off, but after I talked about it, just keep slicing. You can pull up the mods and just start working your way down. I like to see your fan a little bit faster, but I mean, this is for you. It's just slicing. No, this is exactly how mine looks. A few variations here and there. Commander Silk is probably 350s, 346. That's good enough. I don't have a problem with that. No, I don't have a problem with this at all, Scrim. This looks really good. This is about right where you need them. I mean, if that'd just be mean, if I'm just spot checking, but you know, a lot of this has to do with just slicing mats, and hopefully you hit speed on these. But if I was to say your order for speed, I had no problem with it. Look, it looks pretty much like mine does. I mean, the only different variations is like who's in what order, but these are the characters that when I'm spot checking, I see that these are the ones you worked on speed. Shit.
Oh crap! I have to jump off.
All right, Nev. Bye, Nev.
Bye, Nev.
Kudos, everybody.
Bye, Nev. All right. But no, this looks good, Scrim. I'm gonna problem with this. It looks good. Looks good. All right, who's next? Jay says Vader's in progress. God bless you, my son. Jeremy says if it helps, I have 200 relic materials each now, and I'm still farming in preparation. They'll go by quick. June Ann. All right, we'll do you next. Again, if you want to toss a coin to your ranger, we're doing mini roster reviews. Go a little bit further here. I do have other stuff I have to get done today, but I did want to get some mini roster reviews in. But if you want to toss a coin to your ranger, feel free, and we'll get squared away. All right. Oh, I can tell this looks good already. It says, would 6.9 million. Okay. It says, all right. So you're kind of in. So here's what I'm. You've got 5 GL 6.9 outstanding job. I don't know if you're working on Ray. Okay. So the strategy I use, June, is you can follow. If you just saw what I did on mine, usually I'm out GL'd. I'm facing some of the same situation you are. If you were watched the video earlier, you can see what I would recommend, June. Looking at your stuff. Let me check your speed order here first before I say anything. Oh, this looks pretty solid too. Relic 9s. What's your Piet? 355. Yeah, this is really good. So the only thing you can do is you have to. It's a strategy of like. So when we do our GAC defense, right? I know 2 Relic 9s. It's outstanding. So when you're doing your roster, so for what you have for offense and defense, Vader on defense, and then you can either go Kenobi on defense, how comfortable you are without having Kenobi on offense. Because General Master Luke can take out a Kenobi, SLKR can take out stuff, C can take out Rays, right? I don't know if you're working toward Ray right now, but you do have Mary Jade Relic 5. Boy, that's nice. So the strategy I usually employ, and this is a strategy if you go look earlier, June, is our defense is designed for two things. If we get an efficiency fighter, we're good. If we get someone that goes heavy, we're good. I always put 2 GLs down. The 2 I always put down is Vader and Ray. Sometimes I'll put down 3, but I usually go 2. That leaves you 3 GLs for offense, so you can float them on who you want to use. I like C for offense. SLKR is good on offense or defense. Kenobi's good for offense or defense. Luke is mainly offense. You can put him on defense, but he's too easily countered by a lot of stuff. Vader's just put on defense. The team that we run, and as I said, you can go look at my SWGOH.gg, or you can go back earlier here, June, when we in the YouTube video, and look at how we set our defense. That's why I did it today. I don't normally show my defense on here, but a lot of people have been asking, and since I'm a streamer, I'll take the hit, because a lot of people will see my defense and use it against me. That's why I stopped doing it. But once in a while I'll show it just so you guys get a good idea of like what I'm using. Your account's just like mine, very efficient, very lean, right? So there's certain teams that I like for offense and defense, and you can kind of see when I'm talking about it here. So just go back early in the video and you can see here. But that's how you kind of counteract that stuff. There's nothing you can do, unfortunately, June. If you get someone that's like 9 million GP, you can still use the same strat, but it depends on what they do, and how you're going to face it and how you're going to fight it. There's no easy answer here. If you've got, I don't like Relic 9 Piet either, DJ Scrim. Because even if they go first, the way the AI plays it, I beat Tuts and Relic 9s with my Executor and Fleet. I can still get 1 and 2 each day. Depends on how much time I have, but I don't bother with the Piet Relic 9 because I can still win without it. Bring in Ebb and Hawk, man, you're good. But let me look at how you get your account like your C. This will give me an idea. All right, so your C, for instance, here, June, like one thing here, it's solid. See, this is what I look at is that number for health. So you know what you're doing with your mods. I can tell you've been watching videos and stuff. For right now, this is not the old GAC, what we're dealing with. I'm in the same boat. I'm getting crazy matchups where like these crazy, you saw, I've got a 10 million account. If I face my buddy from Mall, then I'll give him a fight. I'll fight my ass off. But the strategy I have is in case they go heavy on GLs or if they go efficiency. The strat we came up is for that. No, I wouldn't do it, Scrim. I'm not a big fan of the Relic 9 on Piet. I don't know how you feel, BCM, but I'm not a fan of it.
I don't even have a Relic 8 yet, so.
Yeah, so even if you did, I probably wouldn't recommend it.
Yeah, no. I think I got enough material for one, and I think that's going to be JML. But, yeah, I wouldn't waste it on Piet. I don't think that extra speed on the Executor is going to matter.
No, it doesn't. I'd rather use it on the GL. Like, you know, he's got it on.
Yeah.
I know about C, but it does give him a little bit of stuff. But I definitely like Jedi Master Luke. Lord Vader's it's pretty solid as a Relic 9. I do like General Kenobi. I like Jedi Master Luke. I like Rey because she gets that extra damage per each relic level, right? And makes her hit really hard. I actually think Negotiator with a Relic 9 Kenobi will help you out long term more than I think the Piet one will.
Yeah. That I agree with, yeah.
But Lord Vader's fine. His stats are nice increase. But those are some of the ones I considered as my first Relic 9. I have the one Relic 9 pieces. I don't have the others. I haven't invested in that yet. So, but if I'm going to make a recommendation on this, oh yeah, Nightmare Raid Relic 9 is much greater than Lord Vader Relic 9. But he doesn't have a Rey, so it makes sense, right? But yeah, looking at this account, this is a really good account. This is really, really, really good. I've seen a lot of accounts that I've had to, you know, get squared away. But the speed order's right. Looks really, really good. I like this a lot. You've got Star Killer at Relic 8. This is a damn good account. For Star Killer, I'm gonna give you a secret team here. I haven't really talked about this team. But I like this team on defense that you don't. You can use Star Killer, put him on defense with Lord Vader if you want. It's up to you. But there's an offensive team that you can use with him, which is Palpatine lead with Mara Jade, right? With Star Killer. That gets rid of your dark side. Then you can use General Kenobi. I'm still on the fence about who I want as that fifth. I'm kind of debating that. Maybe Kyle. Maybe I'm thinking... Well, not Kyle. You need a Jedi, so General Kenobi takes that, and you need a good tank. But for that other one, you can go Visas Mar. I'm still playing around with it, but that's a team that you could use for offense. That thing on offense is gross. Gets into his payout. Pretty much makes Star Killer with Palpatine and Mara with their synergy, and then you add Star Killer to that, and as kind of like your GL on the side that gets all the bonuses to the characters. Yeah, it's a team that I'm really looking at and messing around with as the team that I'll use for Star Killer. But there's not a whole lot you can do if you're out modded and you're out GL'd and you're out relicked, June. There's not much you can do. Just do the best you can. Now, if you're looking for a defensive strategy, that will just look at the video earlier and follow that, and then it'll give you a good idea what you can use for offense and defense. So you have a little bit more to play with in some regards. I have a Rey, you don't, but you also have a Star Killer. I don't. So you can use the Palpatine, Mara Jade, Star Killer team with Kenobi, and then say Visas as you need the other light side unaligned force user, something along those lines. It really is a solid team on offense that you can use to take out a bunch in GLs. I mean, Mara Jade and Palpatine alone are gross. You can use that against Rey, right? And then use your C for something else. So they're just telling you what you can and cannot do with this. So, but yeah, just try to follow that strategy. I usually go 2 GLs on defense with some A teams, some really good A teams that you can follow along with their Revan or Gas, the Maul team that we put down. You can look at the modding, and what we try to do with that is force them to use a lot of stuff up front, and they usually get caught with something there, especially with Rey, and hopefully you get Rey soon enough. But that strategy is designed to make people, especially efficiency fighters, make their life miserable. But if they just do the best you can, if you get someone that's 9 million GP, there's not much you can do. I mean, I ran into that round 2 and gave him a good run. I'll tell you, I gave him a damn good fine run, but I couldn't really do much more than that. They just had too many teams, too many relics. Mods are pretty even, but just the teams that they have, with everything being equal, just them having that huge advantage of teams, they put some crazy stuff down. I was like, Jesus Christ. I almost pulled it off. I almost won. But it was just too much. I just couldn't overcome it. So at that point, I was like, you know what? Let me try some testing here. Test some teams out.
That's about all you can do at that point.
Yeah. If you win, you win. If you don't, you just try to. The way I look at stuff like that too is like, this gives me a good opportunity to test some stuff out. Let me see if I could try some things, for the future, because I'm not going to win this one. And you just kind of just salute and say, hey, the way the matchup is, there's not much more else you can do on that, June. I wish I had a better answer, but that defense will give you a lot of options, June. And anytime that. You're more than welcome to message me in Discord, as anybody is, June. And you're welcome for the advice. If you have any questions, let me know. Just hit me up in Discord. Trust me, I take JC pretty damn seriously. So does BCM. No, I agree, Nightmare. You can't go wrong with that. But if I'm going to do one, I like General Kenobi more than I do Piet. Just from this experience of what I'm seeing with it. But no, this is a fantastic count. This really is, June. This is a fantastic goddamn account. You've done a really good job. I really, really like this a lot. And I always look at this, because I see a lot of people that get to your level, June. I know you have 2 BCM, and you go, look, they got the characters, but they ain't got the mods. You did a good job of keeping up with your mods with this, and this is a fantastic account. This is a good job. Really good account. And thank you for looking at it. But, June, if you have any questions, you can hit me up anytime in Discord and stuff. All right. We got one more, I think. We got, who was it? I saw it in there. Was it Dalton?
That's rolling back.
I think it was Dalton.
Dalton has one.
Yep. All right, let's look at this. All right, so Dalton says, question is my Conquest small speed okay or too much? No, that's fine. And once you get him relic, he's gonna be good. That's what I run, a very fast small Dalton. I love a fast small with that team that you saw that we put on defense. Really, 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 really cool. No, I don't have a problem with this at all. That looks totally fine. Speed order looks pretty solid too. What's your Darth Revan at? I mean, we've talked about your mods before, so you already have a good idea of like what you need to work on and stuff. So I don't need to get into that. But if we're just talking your Maul Dalton, nah, that's cool, dude. I like it a lot. These scrimps from Relic 8 to Relic 9 Ray gets 273 offense. I don't know if that's worth it. It's not that. It's that when she does that big hit, man, when she builds up, I like Jedi Master Luke, and then I like General Kenobi. My third one's going to be Rey. So, yeah. But no, this looks good. Yeah, Dalton, this looks fine, dude. You're good. You're good, buddy. I like it. It's getting there, man. 6.4, stay on target, man. You got your cat, you got your Maul getting up there. It's looking good, dude. So this is slowly but surely coming together, buddy. I like it. I like it a lot. Yeah, it adds up. It adds up. And it raised at Relic 9. That's once I did figure out the math, yeah. I like it a lot. All right, Mando Ike has one, so we'll do that. And if you guys, as I said, we're doing any roster reviews. We'll do a couple more. If you want to toss a coin to your Ranger, you can. You don't have to. I'll still look at your stuff no matter what. Just do the coffee and hookers and blow fun for Ranger, Christmas fun for Ranger. Just to say thank you if you want to. You don't have to. It's not required. I'll still look at your stuff. I'll still answer all your questions. If you want to toss a coin to your Ranger, there's the PayPal. You can throw them. Toss a coin to your Ranger. Oh, value plenty. Man, well, I'm taking a quick break here before we do this next one. Mando, you're welcome, buddy. Of course, man. Anytime. Listen, people send me their stuff all the time. BC, I don't know how your fans are, but I know the skewers, man. I'm constantly, every day, getting stuff, and I answer every one of it. What do you think of this mod or this team? And I'm doing this, and I'm facing this. Suggestions. I don't mind it, man.
Yeah, no, I don't mind giving advice.
Yep.
I've checked out a couple, so it's I don't deny it, and yeah, I guess more content for me.
Yeah. So
and I can give you what my opinion is on how I do things versus how other people do things. It all and it all comes down to individual rosters.
It's what you
kind
want.
Of fun.
Yeah, you gotta. So it's we just give you our opinion. You know, so Nick read us this question: how do I mod Kyle Katarn? Speed with offensive secondaries. Dude goes fast and he hits hard and he's gonna get all those calls and assists. You can go offense with good high speed secondaries and offense secondaries, or you can go speed set with good speed, really good speed. That's what I'm gonna put on my Kyle with good offensive secondaries. So he goes quick, he takes a bunch of turns and just hits hard. I'll show it once I get my Kyle up, Nick. I'll show you because I'm now that her meowness hooked us up. Good. But Mando says, what do you suggest for my fleet lineup? Unlock Negotiator today. Let's get Negotiator done. First of all, on this account. Negotiator is always good. You've got Houndstooth. You can use that as part of that fleet. You got Anakin and Ahsoka. Those are good starting lineup ships. Plo, get some gear on him. Get him done. But the GR team, the GR fleet's not a tough, especially with Houndstooth as a starting lineup. And you got Rex, you've got Clone Sergeant. I mean, it's a really good one. Just you keep your stay on target though. Don't leave that ship at 5 stars here, Mando, for this account. But this will be a really nice fleet for you going long term. Then you can make a choice. Do you want to go Malevolence next with your Get 2? Unless you're going to go, what were your characters at? You already have Malik, so if you want to go Malevolence next with your Get 2, I'm totally cool with that. Just get that ship up and running. You can work on your Separatist GOs as you go for, say, gas. But no, I think just work on those ships, man. It's a secondary thing that you can work on here, Mando, and then you can go into Malevolence. Start using your Get 2 for that. I always say, always get the ships and characters first with your Get, with anything first. Gear will come. It gets a little slower, but once you get those characters done, you eventually reach the point where you don't need to worry about it anymore. You can just constantly do that. Yeah, you do need to start for JMK.
Yeah, even the Malevolence down at low stars.
5 stars will kick the shit out of stuff.
Yeah, I still don't have. I'm at like a 6-star bomber and a 5-star Vulture droid.
Yeah,
and even with that, I can go short-handed against a full-blown negotiator. And it takes it out. It's ridiculous.
Yeah, so I would go Negotiator to Malevolence. You still need it with this count. It's 1.6 million. You got the 2 Revens. If you want to finish those 2 up first and then go into your first GO, whether it's Kenobi or Kenobi C or SLKR. I like SLKR first. I just think it's the best GL to go for first if you're starting from an account from scratch. C's not bad, but I want you to get that character that will get you into the race, that will get you that, because SLKR, unlike just like the other characters, the one thing him and C are both awesome on offense, right? But SLKR with that raid stuff, man, I can't. It's why I've got him number 1. You know.
Yeah, I went Slacker first, and like I took a little bit of a break. I'm running a little slower, but Slacker's nice because you can solo the raid with them without any extra characters.
Mm-hmm.
The teams you get from them hold great. Even a straight up Slacker can beat if you do it right. I've beaten Rays.
Yeah, you can beat
some other characters.
He can beat any. He can beat any GL.
Yeah, it you might need a couple other characters in there. Sometimes you need Watt, sometimes you need some other things, but he can beat the other GLs.
Yeah. Like one count that I use against Lord Vader. I use the zombie DACA combination. Why not?
Yeah,
it works. Until it's fixed. But I mean, he's been proven time and time again that he can beat anything. JML's just the one that's a little rough, but you go in there with Watt armor, you can take it out, right? Because
once you get the one, Lord Vader's the one I haven't learned the counter to yet. And Kenobi's another kind of pain in the butt.
Yeah.
But, that's what I'm using Squad Arena for right now, is because everybody has GLs right at where I'm sitting in my Squad Arena. So I just go in there, and because it doesn't matter anymore.
Yeah.
And I'll practice my counters.
Yeah. If you want to go GMK, I'm totally cool with that. It's a little bit more of an investment, but I mean, you know, you're already working on the GR fleet anyway, and you know, you'll have to get some additional characters and stuff, but long term, if you want to go GMK, you can. I'm okay with that too, Mando. Again, this is your account. You play it how you want to play it, man. You enjoy it the way you want to enjoy it. You go with the characters you want to. We make suggestions, but we give you options. So whichever one you feel is best. Because again, this is your account. Play the characters and stuff that you want to play and have fun, man. And that's the most important thing. You know, I'd never get mad at anybody that, you know, I went for C first. Cool.
Yeah.
You know, I say
C
Slacker
works.
first, but if you go C first because you like C, you know, it's a favorite character of yours, and you just like playing with that character more, yeah, go for it. I'm not gonna be mad at you. You know, we have an order just so if there was that are not sure that they can have some idea, semblance of an order that they can go into and follow. But yeah, I don't have any problems with this. This is a really good start with both Revens. You know, you're going into your first GL with the fleet that you're working on with Negotiator because that'll lower GP. That's going to be really nice for you. You have 11s on that shit. Nightmare Ranger.
Yeah,
go ahead.
For me, a lot of times when I'm looking at rosters, for me, just the way I am, I was going because when I started, it was all, you know, there were no GLs. And so I was going for the legendary characters, one right after the other. I went Phoenix for Thrawn and then EP and then Yoda after that. And that's how I planned out, is just walking down that legendary guide. And then the GLs came out and it was like, okay, well, which one am I closest to?
Right.
And then that's kind of where I've gone from there is, okay, I'm close to Slacker. So I went him first. And now I'm close. Then I wanted Jedi Knight Luke. So I went Luke and now I'm going to Master Luke. And then I don't know where I'm going after this, but I might end up going for Rey because I got to get for Master Luke. I need Rey Jedi training up to 7. So if I'm going that point, I might as well go get Rey because I already have one at 7. I might as well go that way, and then I'll go see after that probably. Yeah. But Kenobi and Vader for me are far off. So
nope, I like it. Oh goodness gracious.
I mean, I don't even have Rose unlocked right now, so that's how far away I am from Rey.
There you go.
I'm kind of doing territory battles here.
Kind of looking at something here.
I'll see Slacker is great for raids. I mean,
oh yeah.
And you don't really have to add anything. You add Thrawn to them, and I can get, you know, right now I'm still kind of practicing, but you could get, depending on RNG, you can get upwards of 4 or 5% plus.
Right.
In the Cranker raid, in the challenge pit. He can solo the Sith raid. Takes a little driving, but it's doable. I've actually got in trouble because I've soloed, took first, and they're like, "That's it. You don't get top 3 for the next 3 raids." It's like, damn it! All right. But the first time you do it, it's like, holy crap, I did it.
All right. Nightmare. We'll finish this with this. Rangers, it's hard to give good advice to players who could be potential opponents in GAC. No, and I'll tell you why. I don't look at it like it's hurting me. It's like, you know, and I take this relationship very well. Like when I'm giving advice to folks, it's like, you know, I'm making them better and to see them do better. Even if they kick my ass, it's like a teacher with a student. You know, if your student does well, you're like, well, shit. You know, I mean, that's a proud moment. You're like a proud papa at that point. You know, so it's like, yeah. You know, I absolutely have no problem with it. I don't, and if someone beats me and it's someone that I helped in GAC, I'm actually proud of that. So it doesn't bother me in the slightest, to have that happen. I'm more than happy to have that happen. Don't mind it one bit. All right. So that answers all the questions. That gets to all the mini roster reviews. As I said, the PayPal's linked in the description. As I said, if you want to toss a coin to your Ranger, as thanks, tip your waitress as you go out, as they say. You're more than welcome. I'll link it one more time. You know, it's just for coffee money, Christmas money, all that kind of stuff. So there's that. I also updated the Amazon wish list. I'll link that because people have been saying, "What do you want for Christmas?" Here, there it is. The Amazon wish list. Leave me. I put a bunch of anime stuff on there. There's Star Wars stuff on there too. If you want to do that, you go through the whole list. I got lots of stuff on here. I always constantly update it because you guys are constantly at my ass about updating the damn Amazon wish list. So there you go. If you need something, then you can go there. Give me something for Christmas. There you go. You know, so I'm cool with either or. But if you want to toss one of your Ranger today, that's fine. Now I'm going to take a break. We'll be back tonight for the. Wait, why is it taking me to YouTube? Let me check this address because this could be the wrong address. Yeah, it does. Okay, it's like what the hell? It took me to YouTube. Oh, because it asks you. Okay, because I have YouTube open right now. Okay, well that's ridiculous. But we'll be back tonight for the Wednesday night show. VIPs know when we'll kick off at 7 o'clock, and then 8 o'clock will be the big show. It'll just more just hanging out with you guys, celebrate the holiday season. There's not a lot going on in the game, nor do I expect anything this week from the game, if I'm being totally honest, right? So,
Yeah, I don't think so. Yeah, we got the only thing we got is all those gift assault battles and stuff going on. But
all right, so,
and a little bit of GAC going, but that's about it.
And then tonight I'll be on the Heinze stream. I don't know if you're going to that tonight there, BCM, but we're Christmas celebration for the Grizzly session, so there you go. But I'll definitely be on that tonight. Oh, with my little hat and my little Christmassy stuff, so.
I'll be in chat, but.
Yeah, it's fine. Doing the familia. All right, with that, we're going to call this one done. So appreciate you guys. Love you. Make sure you hit the thumbs up, subscribe. Check out, first of all, check out the Nev. Me and Nev will be doing the GA Center tomorrow, hopefully, for the first week of GAC. And you can check him on the Skate Podcast over on the Twitch. And then we got BCM. Where can folks check you out, buddy?
I got my Twitch channel, BCM. It's just Big Country Mags at Twitch. We'll be running our GACs here probably tomorrow, I think is the attack phase. I run them in the morning. That's about my only free time. So it'll be about 9 o'clock. Oh, about lunchtime here, maybe 10 o'clock Pacific time. So I'll be there.
All right. All right, so we were good on that. So everyone have a great rest of your day. If you need me, hit me up in Discord. Link in the description in the Discord is there. You should join our Discord anyway. Amazing group of folks that play this game and other games. Great community. Feel free to join there. Have fun. Enjoy yourselves. With that, we're going to call this one done. So on behalf of myself and the Big Country Viking, have a great rest of your day. Be safe. We love you guys, and we will holler at you later.